quite yet.
Why don't we make our way inside?
Yes, so what do you know about it? Do you know anything at all?
What you have here, something very rare. I haven't seen one for... well, I don't know that I've ever seen one in person, let alone held one. I've read about them, however, and it is quite clearly a psi crystal.
So the smaller you are, the better it works?
That is correct.
Saladesh, this was a different life, but I took something from you.
You took what?
I took a gem from you.
Shut your mouth. You. I know the person that took the gem. You are not that person.
Oh, well, good. This clears everything up. Never mind.
Shut up!
Wait. What do you mean you know the person that took it?
How could I forget them? They betrayed me. They betrayed my trust.
You told us everything, right, Ray? You didn't hide anything from us.
No,
I'm
I'm not hiding anything. I am not I'm not that person anymore.
Well, I think that went swimmingly well. Yes? Better than it could have went.
But I'm not exactly sure what the big deal is with that man.
I don't think we're actually getting anything from him. We didn't even secure the promise not to kill Ray after he returns the gem.
I am no demon, child.
Frog?
Bring warmth to the Icewind Dale.
Tubby will.
We're just gonna go straight towards where we were told that the iron ingots were. Like, I know that there's a ship out there that is loaded down with treasures.
How do you know that there's a ship, Moonbrook?
Yeah, I'm actually interested.
No, that's where I came from. You know, I'm not from here. Not from Icewind Dale. The ship that I was on, it, you know, got swallowed up by ice, so to speak. We got trapped in the ice, like the floating ice sea, and it got stuck there.
Is Rightwin playing the strands of the weave, or is Rightwin using the strands to send a message to then hopefully get a reply?
There's something moving quickly towards us. Over there.
They are flying towards you quickly. You can see that this creature is sort of diving towards you. It has multicolored feathers, and they're almost shaped like a mane around its almost like feline or rat-like head. Storm sort of begin to crescendo out, seemingly of Nissa, as the ground starts to rumble a little bit, and we see maybe a little bit of the sort of particles of snow lifting up from the ground around Nissa, and connects with the Periton.
Staff, and I start swirling around, and as I do, a fireball starts to grow above it. It's fairly giant, and as I do, I push outwards, and the ball flies through the air towards the creature.
I see it coming, and I just kind of crouch down a little bit, and then just jump as high as I can, as hard as I can, and try to grab it with both of my hands. Like grab onto its leg.
It does fail and takes 8 fire damage. Ray,
Heck yeah.
how do you kill it?
Fuck yeah!
You see the massive jaws of Bertuin try to bite into the feathery flesh of this creature and succeed.
Oof. Oh,
Ray, how do you kill it?
Yes.
Biting down into the neck of the Periton, sending blood cascading all over Nissa and Chappie and Moonbrook. You tear this neck out of this Periton.
Chubby just had a bath, Ray.
And we return as the group presides over the dead Preritons with the frozen tundra of Icewind Dale close all around them and the darkness that they have become accustomed to continuing in seemingly never-ending ways. What do you do?
Well, gruesome as it may seem, I think we should get both of these creatures and, well, I'm feeling a bit hungry.
Yes.
Of course.
I like this plan.
Is everyone all right? How's everyone feeling? Good? Anyone get out?
I'm fine. I'm starting to feel cold again, realizing that yes, it is actually very cold now. We need to get moving. Or find
Hearing
somewhere
that,
to
Cheppy is
camp.
going to cast Bonfire just next to Teriel.
Ray pops out of wild shape.
Oh, Ray, you're back. How you feeling? Are you good? Everything good?
Yeah, I'm starting to get used to the taste of blood in my mouth. I don't know. I don't know.
Ugh.
Can you, like, next time not spray me? Because every time I'm, like, right beside you and there's just blood everywhere. Once again.
Yeah, Ray, you have to pay for Cheppy's next bath.
Well,
Fine.
I think the bear was epic.
Thank you.
Very cool. And I mean that in the most warming way possible.
Sure. Yeah. We need to definitely cut these things up.
I can do it and you can do it.
we
Yeah,
need,
I just bought a new knife. I can.
need someone to retrieve the other one. Maybe Leor can do it since he loves being in the cold.
What? What me the what?
The other one is like in the river, I believe, or the lake, or whatever that is, that body of water over there.
It's a frozen
want me to touch?
stream.
You want me to touch the dead bird?
Yes.
I'll
you
I'll
are
help you.
essentially dead too, aren't you? Go get it.
I am not dead. I don't think I'm dead. I bleed still. I mean, it's not.
Well, we will all be dead if you don't get the bird. Come on.
Okay, fine. I'll get the bird.
I'll help.
How heavy are the birds?
They're about the size, a bit smaller than a person. I think Nissa would know that they probably weigh 40, 50 pounds at least.
Dang.
I think
Alright,
we need
I'm-
to cut them up. I can carry.
Chubby can walk. They can sit in the wagon or the sled.
Well,
That works too.
Teriel
Let me
looks at
start cutting.
Thrak. I don't think we should cut it in front of.
That could be Thrak's cousin. Probably wouldn't be too nice. You're right,
When they were
Teriel.
going to eat Thrak, I think he'll be fine with it.
Well,
don't
maybe
care.
Thrak should go with the orc to get the bird. Since I mean, let's.
Sure.
So you're going to head on over to the Peritons, which are sort of spread out a bit. You've sort of had one that's dropped right next to the sled, and then the one that was in the frozen river. Leoric is heading down towards there. Now, Leoric, there's a bit of a ledge there. It's probably down maybe 10 feet.
All right. And what about over here? Is this closer, or is this
Yeah,
still
it's
about 10
slightly. Yeah, it's slightly less of an incline. I'd say this one's probably about 7 feet or
Alright.
so.
We need a rope. Do you need rope of any sort or anything to get down?
I think
I think they might be able to figure it out.
I'm probably gonna to hold on to his hand as he sort of goes down the incline, just so he doesn't slip and fall.
When does your spell end, by the way, Leoric? The one that was giving everybody extra HP?
Good question.
What spell was that?
That was aid, and it is 8 hours.
8 hours. Very nice.
Dang.
That ain't
Yeah.
bad at all.
Heck yeah.
Feeling tanky.
That's sweet. Okay. Yep, never getting rid of that. All right. So, yeah, I think I just Leoric turns around and then Tarael. Tarael.
Yes.
It's going to be a bit slippery on the rocks. Do you have anything spiky, heavy boots or anything? So I don't want to slip fall into the. I mean, if I fall into the river, it'll just be me getting wet.
Well, I'm holding on
I'll-
to. I'm gonna.
I'll come over.
Okay.
Oh,
He needs me over there, and I
Okay.
have
So you want to
climbing gear still, so I'll just head over there. I'll be right back. I'll just make our way over to Leoric.
Okay.
Is the fireball still there?
I hope not.
It's up to Ray.
am I? Can you guys hear me? I'm not sure if you can hear me.
Yeah, I
hear you.
thought Ray went over with Leora.
Yeah,
I can hear you.
I'm right next to Leoric. I was
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
help him down. That fireball. Let me take a look. I know I haven't.
Okay, because that's going to change things if that's still there.
Yeah, it's a concentration spell, and I would have had to have dropped it. I would have kept it through the bear form. I think as we were walking over there, I probably would have moved it out of the way, knowing that we can use it. Is it what, alt? I would have moved it out of the way, knowing that we could probably use it to cook the food if that's something we were going to do. Yeah.
Okay.
Just so as not to set us on fire, and we would have known. I don't think we would have just
11.
blindly walked into it.
Okay.
Hey, do you have any crampons or pitons or whatever it is to help us get off this rock? I'm worried it's going to be slick and you may fall. And if two of us go down there, that's fine. But if one of us falls in the river, then someone is going to have to get us out of it.
Well, if it's a nice
Do you
river, it
guys
might be
need help
fine.
over there?
I have.
Not sure. I just worried that we may slip into the river. But so far, so good.
But it looks frozen, first of all.
I do have some crampons.
I'm gonna
so-
head over there because I have claw feet.
You
so
guys
I
can just
climb.
yell. It's really not that far. You don't need a message bell.
Avalanches, Whack? We've already been destroyed twice
Hey,
by
listen, they're fine.
avalanches in this game.
Yeah, I really don't want to die to this avalanche.
Anyway.
Yeah, you could yell if you want. No, nah.
I think I'm going to put on the crampons
I'm
and I'm
falling
going
for
to
that.
try and go down as well. Since I have a knife, I'm going to try and.
All right.
So yeah.
So we can both
There's
head
Nissa
down.
right there. If
Yeah, I'll probably.
Oh, right,
put my
yes,
hand-
Nissa.
I'll put my hand out to Nissa and say, can you help lower me down, please?
he really wants to
So I'll lower him down, and then hand the rope over to Teriel and climb down also.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Before he goes in, I will do it. I will go in because if I fall in the river, then it's just me getting wet.
But it's
Yes,
frozen.
but the river could take you far, far away. Let's not. Get
It's okay.
separated.
It's okay.
Frozen.
I can. Let me just tell you, I'm a really good swimmer. I'm really good.
Okay, all right, but
I'm
it is,
a
it
better
is
swimmer
frozen,
than you
it is
all
cold,
will
but
ever be. I'm
let's
fine.
say if
Let
it
me go.
broke. Okay, I'm just worried about if it's breaking and you getting all of the energy and
I
warmth sucked
literally
out of
can
you.
turn into a fish. I'm okay. Let me go down there. It's okay.
He really
Alright.
wants to do it. Let's
He's
just
really into it.
let him. Yes,
All right,
he already had to taste the blood. I
It's
guess he
his
wants more.
kill.
What-
it's probably it. Okay,
Thank
yeah,
goodness.
you're right, he's...
So yeah, as soon as I get down there, I'm going to use my knife and I'm going to start looking for the joints and cutting her up.
Yeah, same. I'll
Cut
take
her up down there?
Yeah, because
I'll
I can
take one
I
of my
can
knives
cut
out
it up and
and-
bring it up.
help. I'll try to help Ray cut like big pieces because
Okay.
I'll probably be carrying most of it.
Sure. Ray, go ahead and make a survival check with advantage because you're being helped by Nissa. 19. Ray, go ahead and roll me. Roll me a 2d4.
2d4.
Dang.
You get 2 rations out of it.
Ah shit! My hand slipped.
Wow.
And this is why we probably want Nissa to go down next time and do it, Ray.
No, I usually do good. Remember the rat?
It's
No.
fine. It was his kill.
Yeah, someone else
That
can do the
bear
other
was-
one. Okay.
And I
That's
came
fine.
along as well.
Very
That's
impressive.
fine.
I'm gonna go back to the sled.
All I'm
here
gonna.
waiting to do my.
I'm going to drop the rope. I'm just kidding. Come on.
Yeah, I just like kind of push Ray up. Carrie, I'll pull him up.
All right. Do we have to?
Thank you.
And I climb up after him.
Moonbrook, you can go ahead and make your survival check. You've got no help, though.
Sorry.
Yeah, Cheppy's never caught up an animal before, so she can't really help.
Okay, roll me a d6, please, Moonbrook. Slash in front of that, and you're good. A 2. Okay, 2 rations from each. Perryton. And let's see. Also, Ray, you can make a perception check with advantage, and Moonbrook, you can make a perception check.
With
11.
advantage or just regular?
A regular one. You have no help.
Oh, I'm sorry. So 10.
No, you got the 11. You had advantage.
Oh, I
'cause
did.
Nissa
Okay.
was there. Okay, Ray, that's all you've gotten. Moonbrook, you, however, find, as you're cutting this thing up, and the sort of gruesome, horrifically bloody snapping of bones and such, cutting this thing up, you find some very, I think, very different sort of down, basically. Some like really soft, sort of shimmery looking down, right underneath where the mane is on this. It's very beautiful, and I think that it just you seem to be able to cut it off like easily, and it's very soft, and it's sort of this shimmery bluish sort of purple color. Depending on how you shift it, it sort of changes color.
Hey, look at this, Cheppy. It's so pretty. Look.
Whoa, that looks amazing. It's all shiny. Cheppy's never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, me neither. But, you know, looks like trash, probably. Probably won't sell for anything.
Oh, it's pretty,
It
though.
looks kind of warm.
It all burned off of my bird.
Yeah, I don't know if it's warm or not. It's very pretty, though.
All right. So, are you ready to keep going? We still have to get those iron bars.
Yes.
Do you
Cheppy's good to keep going.
know roughly where we are right now, Moonbrook?
Yeah, we're right about here. Right here on the map. Right here.
All right, so we should be able to go. It's a little incline, it seems here, and probably like loose snow.
Yeah. Let's also keep an eye out if there's any more of these birds about. Yeah.
Also, we have to worry about getting up in this area. There's a lot of trenches, it seems, and as Cyriel's pointing to the map, if I do recall, we may have a band of goblins that might be around here.
Oh, very well. There are definitely goblins in this area.
Definitely
Okay.
goblins.
Well, let's
Cheppy is not
split up.
getting on Thrak.
Yes, I
Yeah. We'll stick
understand.
close. If
Oh.
Thrak starts to run, fall off. Okay.
What?
What?
I'm just saying.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that might
I think-
actually be a good thought.
well,
Cheppy
Ian,
almost died being taken away by Thrak. Nobody else should do that.
The difference
Yeah,
is
she
that
lost
he and
her hand.
Thrax has a more of a relationship, I would say.
Yeah,
He may
right.
still run though.
Yeah. Nothing against Thrak.
Well,
I'm
here's
just-
the deal. Last time we came this way, we got taken from the inclines here, so keep your eyes up
okay.
and ready.
Yeah.
Well, just keep
Alright.
your eyes ready, period.
Moonbrook,
Can do
I
that
think
too.
you would know that you were able to see these creatures but it's basically pitch black and they're flying in from the sky. Unless you sort of caught their silhouette somehow on the starscape, it would be very difficult to sort of see them. You have probably the best eyes in the group, and it was...
Yeah. Well, the thing to Moonbrook is that she just assumes that everybody is as awesome as she is. So yeah, just keep your eyes peeled, you know?
Actually, I am.
It's totally an elf.
Okay, well,
Chebby will do her best, but she can't see much.
we'll
What do
keep
you
our,
mean you
keep
can't
our
see?
Ears, out,
I will keep
guess.
my eyes on
I
the
can't
hills.
see very far at all.
I'll just
Right.
pay
Also, is there
attention.
like any
Yeah.
rope or reins hanging down from Thrak?
Oh yeah, we can do a little thing so we can like be connected to Thrak and we're all
I'm
together.
not going to do that. I'll
Chebby
keep
was
my
just
eyes
gonna
out.
get somebody to help hold the reins so he can't just run away if we get attacked.
That might be
Well,
okay.
I see we tethered them to the sled here. So
Yeah, just stay next to if we, one.
if he starts to run, we all jump on the sled so he can't
You
run
know what?
away.
That's a great
That's
idea.
true.
Absolutely.
Chebby
Yeah,
likes that
Really
idea.
good idea.
Sway him down.
So
All
who
right, let's
is anyone
go.
riding Thrak?
You bet.
Leoric is hopping on.
Of course.
Chebby is
Buddy.
not.
Thrax's daddy. What do you mean?
Okay.
Yep.
I'm basically just not even going to make Leoric make a roll at this point because he succeeded with natural 20s so many times. I feel like
Yeah.
you.
Perfect.
I feel like
There's
you're
a-
just
there's a-
attuned to Thrak at this point. Like,
It's one of my attunement slots
Yeah.
are to the bird.
yeah.
I feel like you waste that natural 20 there and then roll like crap the rest
You know,
of the night.
Thrak's
So-
going to save
yep.
us one day, and it's going to be because of that.
You know, it also could be because I'm holding the crystal. Who knows? We'll see.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, so you ready? We all let's load up, and I cast produce flame for light for anybody that can't see, and I'm gonna keep casting that every 10 minutes.
I think what Cheppy's gonna do too, as we're walking, like periodically, I'm gonna put the fire up ahead of us a little tiny bit so that as
what
we
the hell?
walk up to it, we can kind of get some warmth and stuff like that. Anyone who's next to it.
Ooh,
Trying to kill York.
just watch out for Leoric. He doesn't like the heat.
Chebby won't kill the Oric. She'll be good.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm ready when you guys are.
I'll lead the way.
Do it.
I'll tail behind Cheppy.
Sweet.
She can't see.
All right. So, the continued journey across the tundra starts. You head out. Moonbrook, please make, with advantage, a survival check. All right. Heading off of the trail, the group continues around some of the higher elevations, with Moonbrook navigating. Off of the trail, things are a bit slower. It becomes a sort of difficult terrain. There is deep snow here, even with snowshoes and crampons and what have you. The group is moving slowly but surely, plodding along, with Thrak and Moonbrook and Leoric sort of in the lead along the path that Moonbrook has set out. Heading further around the bend, traveling for a few hours. Eventually, you make it into where you believe the ingots could potentially be located, where you were directed to, Moonbrook.
I think it's here. Can we stop for a second?
All right.
It looks. Stop.
Okay, stop it.
Stop.
Thrak, that's enough. Thrak. Okay. Whoa, easy. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know
thank
what the word yet to say to him.
Do you see
Okay,
this?
let's
Can
go.
you? Do you think it looks like this looks rather close? She'll hold it up to him. Yeah.
Huh? It does look close. I mean, that I think that is right there. Right? Is it?
Can you even see anything?
What do you mean?
Teriel, come here.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Right, is there something
Does this-
over there? No?
All right.
Does this
Those
look
little
like
hills.
it could be where we're at?
Yeah, it looks similar. It's gonna take a area looks a lot smaller on the map than it does right now. It looks like we're gonna have to not split up, but kind of take a section of our own and maybe plot with some torches. Now I have plenty of torches that I really don't need. We can probably pass these out to those that need it, and yeah, start digging. It
Do you
should
wanna
be. I don't
pair
know
up a
how
little
long
bit,
it's
or
been
just-
out here.
Should we pair up or?
Cheppy can put a bonfire down so that we can see, so we can save the
That
torches.
would be helpful.
Wait. Before we decide to light everything on fire, I want to remind everybody that they were attacked here, not us.
Yeah,
but we need to
to
be very
scout.
careful and
Okay,
maybe not do that
that's true.
first.
That's
Let
a good
me take a little look around, and anybody else who can see, which is Teriel. That's it.
Aaron, excuse me, Ray. I believe that you can.
Baron.
Well, I can. Yeah, I can. I mean, I can see it in the dark.
How is your vision, by the way? I've never asked. I just assumed.
I mean, I know that's kind of
Really
really
good.
Oh,
that's
well, it's
a
like you took on the trade of. That's great.
Yeah, I
actually.
can. I guess I don't know. I don't know how far you guys can see, but I can see that way the hell over there. You see, there's like a little tiny rock sticking out. You see that over there?
There are rocks over there?
Well, there's like one sort of.
It's essentially
I don't know,
rocks
it's like-
everywhere. Okay, Ray, great.
Cheppy sees nothing.
Well, Ray, is there any way that you can create any landmarks of some sort? Maybe you can find some twigs or something around and place them in areas that we've already looked, or we can deny an area.
Actually,
that we're not-
I can, and I've got the produce flame. Is like I literally can and I throw it at the ground where the snow is, and it hits and it melts the snow away. It's like I can. Is it snowing really hard right now?
No,
I mean,
it's
you're
not.
the weather
Okay.
bug.
So I mean I can melt an area just so we can. If you see an open area on the ground, we've been there.
So each person should take like one person with them. Maybe one person or one set should stay with the rack and watch that spot, and then I take someone and you take someone, or no, we split up.
Well,
I don't
anyone
know
that
if
can
this is a good
see
idea.
should take someone with them. There's 6 of us, right?
I cannot see, so I would like to go with someone
So
that
3 of us can see,
see.
3 of us
Mhm.
can't. Right.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's.
The ones
one
that
each.
can see point to an area and keep lookout while the others dig.
Why are we splitting up? We know that this area is rife with ice goblins.
It's
It's
not
only
far.
dangerous.
You're just gonna be
You know
about
what?
like
You know.
6 feet
all
away.
right. All right. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna try something. Okay. I'm going to cast locate object. Let me move over.
Big brain.
All right. Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction of the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you.
Well then,
Oh.
makes sense.
What is
Okay.
the object that you were trying to?
I'm looking for the iron specifically. I'm looking for iron ingots. I know what they look like. I know what they should look like. I believe we actually saw one with a stamp at one point.
Mhm.
So I know what they should look like.
And you are a
I
thief.
did see one.
You are.
You
Must
you
have been where you've
definitely you have definitely seen one, and you are familiar with them. Absolutely.
That's so smart. Way better than what we were gonna do.
That'll
Oh,
make
it is
things
looking
a lot
for
easier.
metal.
We wanted to split the party.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'll give it a shot. So I'll grab my staff and I'll start whispering, and I'll point my staff forward, and I'll wait for it to guide me in the direction it's supposed to be, if it is around here.
All right.
Sweet. How far is it?
You start to hold up your staff, and you begin to sort of channel this magic into your staff to try and give you some kind of guidance towards some ingot. You are familiar with them. You hold up the staff, and you sense nothing.
Huh.
Well, I was thinking about having dinner here since it's gonna be so easy. Since
They're a good place. We could
I'm not
probably
getting
eat here.
anything. I'm not. And I go in a circle, like I'm going all the way around us, and I'm walking a little bit, but more than maybe 5
What do you
feet.
mean?
Could the ingots be
I'm not-
already gone somehow?
Maybe. I mean, I'm
Maybe
not.
someone came and got them?
are there tracks?
Oh, yeah,
Well,
we're in the wrong
we wouldn't
spot.
be able to. I get. We could be in the wrong spot, but I'm not. I'm not getting anything. I don't know what to do here.
How far does your Swindiggle does like? How far does it reach?
I mean, if you guys are sure that this is the relative area, I think I'd probably pick up on it.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm really good at reading maps. I mean, this looks like it to you, right? And she'll put it like directly in his face, like this far away from his face.
Whose face? Who's
yours.
Yours, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, okay, all right, yeah. No, I mean that. I guess. I mean that might be that hill over there. I don't. And there's a dip. I don't know. I mean, it's possible someone else has already picked them up.
Okay, it's time to look for tracks. Or something of a, I mean, snow can be covered instantly.
Yeah, we're not gonna finding tracks. I don't even know where to begin with that. Here, we can try, but who knows how long? How long has it been since we even found out about this iron? It's been a chunk of time.
It's been. It's a good question. Has it been more than a 10 day?
Yeah, it's been a
We
while.
learned about the iron, I believe it was, when we first started this excursion.
3 days ago?
So let's just look for
Definitely
tracks.
longer
I
than
don't know if there will be any because it's the snow, but we can
3
just look
levels
and see
ago.
if there's.
Just how long?
I think at this point, yeah, I'm gonna say okay. I'm gonna, and maybe some of you walk with me, but I'm gonna start throwing fire at the snow and see, because it was on a card or something, right? So maybe we can find that. And I'm gonna start.
Sorry to interject. Leoric,
okay.
please check your message in Zoom.
Was this me?
Uh-oh. So, yeah, I'm gonna start throwing fire at the ground, trying to find wood from the cart or something like that.
Anything? Are you finding anything?
So far, no.
Chubby really doesn't remember much of this area. She just ran off with Thrak.
Yeah, that's.
Not very helpful.
I mean, we're pretty close to the where the dwarves were, right? Do you think maybe they just made their way down here, found them, and picked them up and took them back, or something?
That's a possibility.
They
We didn't do
could've.
it quick enough. Maybe they went to do it themselves.
They wouldn't have asked us to do it if they would do it themselves, I
I
believe.
mean, if we can't find them, that's some gems we're gonna miss out on. I mean, that.
Well, it's not only that. You don't want to owe a dwarf a debt. Believe
Well,
me,
you said
they
that was
never
a-
forget. I'm talking about your family blood being debt, and that can take centuries.
So we have to find them.
Ray, did you say there were a cluster of rocks over there?
Yeah, it's yeah, roughly that. Yep.
Okay. Did it have, was it three rocks? One of them, I can see from here. One of them was rather larger, fatter, closer to the ground, but the other two stick out like 2 fingers, like this.
I mean,
in that direction.
From this angle, maybe we have to get close. I don't know. Maybe. Why?
What are you thinking,
Over
Leor?
here.
Well, if that is the case, if that is those rocks, then I've been here before, and we're not far from the goblin encampment.
The goblins.
Right.
Maybe
And if-
they took the ingots?
Of course. if
Wait
they-
a second.
Oh.
Wait a second. Now that I remember this, Moonbrook, you found something on the goblin. Do you still have it? Can I see it?
Sure. I found it. Didn't I find? I have the ingot. Hold on, let me look at my thing.
I would just like to. We're gonna have to break character for a second. I don't know if you know that Moonbrook has the ingot. I don't know if you saw her palm it and put it away.
I thought she came over and said something about it.
I can't
Because
remember.
I think I showed
And
everybody.
she said the wrong clan, but I corrected her because of
Oh,
the
That's right.
okay.
emblem.
All right, let's run the replay.
Right.
We'll run it back.
Yeah, let's bring
For the VODs.
That's good. That
Chat
For
will
those
tell
that
us
are
if we're
for
wrong.
those that are binge watching shows, try to remember these are usually like months ago for us, and it's hard to remember.
Yep.
Yeah, you corrected me and gave me the right information because I'm like, oh yeah, I remembered. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I see it?
Yeah, here.
Is it a coin or an ingot? It was
It's
a
an
coin.
ingot.
Wasn't it?
No, I thought it was an ingot.
It's ingot. Okay.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. Then yeah, this is Clan Battlehammer.
Yeah, I didn't even remember. It must be with the goblins then.
Well, a bit of fun.
Bit of fun.
well-
If we are going to think about maybe encountering encountering the encampment, if you will, I would be worried, and I would advise that we take maybe a small nap, maybe even a rest for maybe let's say about 8 hours or so, just so we could all feel rejuvenated. I could of course call Twizoot and replenish what I have. Maybe.
I'm a little tired. I mean, I was a bear just a little bit ago, but I'm not exhausted.
I mean,
Perhaps a short rest.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay.
Is anybody feeling hurt?
No, I feel actually fantastic for once. Like I actually have like a little boost.
I mean, a
little
little
pep to
bit,
myself.
but
I mean, I could fight, of course. I'm strong,
Actually,
fast, probably the strongest here.
Leoric, whatever you did, where like that was amazing. You were I don't know if that how your magic works, but like
That I what? Which
you
part?
healed me. That was amazing. I
Well,
just wanna
first
say
of all,
thank
it's
you.
not my magic. Thank you, but it's not me. It's Azuth.
It's okay to take a compliment.
Please guide us. But Chubby doesn't think that it's going to be a great idea to rest out here with goblins
Yes.
breathing down our neck.
Absolutely.
It might be best for us just to go smash face.
Oh my goodness.
You just want to go. Well, what
I
if
agree
we,
with Chubby.
I love
what
it.
if we
It's
just,
about
why don't
time.
we go take a look?
Are you agreeing with me? All right.
Chubby always agrees with you, Teriel, except when you want to jump down cliffs.
Yeah, let's take
Which has
a
only
look,
happened, I
like-
think,
Something
maybe
I want to do, by the way. It
don't
just
know.
kind of happens.
Okay,
It's happened twice.
Very
That's
good
okay.
at it.
let's
Well,
go take a look. You know, not gonna hurt to let's just go nice and slow. Moonbrook, would you mind your
Oh,
Usually-
sure.
I would like it to be
Someone
known I
look
hate
for
this
tracks,
idea.
though. You know what I mean?
Cheppy
Like,
wants
I-
to hold an action.
oh, okay.
While we're searching for these goblins, the moment we see the goblins, Cheppy wants to hold Moonbrook's hand.
With your nub?
No, with her actual hand.
Okay, I'm
We'll
just wondering.
Do a little reach. Just the nub.
she said hold. Not, anyway.
But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of trigger when we see the goblins.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just letting you know that the goblin camp is not on my map, so like I need everyone to be looking.
I get but Leoric says like he's. I mean,
Leoric
I don't
knows where
know
it
if those are the
is.
rocks he's talking about, but we can go over to them and at least
Yeah, no,
get an
no
idea.
problem.
So
Before we go jumping into a goblin's encampment, I would like to say goblins we may think they're stupid, but there's always one that kind of like acts as the band leader. There's multiple ways we can handle this. If I do recall in my studies, we could bargain with them. They like shiny things.
Yeah, like better.
We don't actually have to fight them. I as much as you, I don't really care for the goblinkin that much, but maybe we should be one of the change out here. Everyone's trying to survive, right? So
Do we have enough shiny to make them want that versus the shiny box of ingots?
depends on the shiny. So what if Leoric makes something extremely shiny? I don't think they'll be able to tell the difference, now will they?
I thought you wanted to smash face, Teriel.
wait,
I
what
mean,
do you
I
mean?
do, but if we can avoid people getting
Right,
hurt.
I would like to smash face if we maybe rested first, but now we're not really doing the resting thing, so maybe that's a good idea.
Well,
Okay.
you resting out in the cold is great, but for us, it's horrible. So
So I'll just take a nap here.
No,
It's an
please
nap
don't.
ketchup? Okay.
I mean, you can take a nap on the way. We can.
Well, it's only. I mean, I don't know. That's like 50 feet away. If they're that close,
Well, the rock is there. I mean,
Well, I
if
would
that
like to
is the rock,
suggest-
then it could be close by.
I can't see past the rock. So I.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
maybe
would like to
it's
suggest something before we do anything.
Sure.
It'll be the first time we've done it. Can we go in with a plan?
That's perfect.
Like you know, even fighting stances or where we're going to be positioned. You know, like
Cheppy
No, God no.
has an
That sounds
idea
awful.
for
Okay, all right,
Moonbrook.
For me,
Okay. Actually,
I'm a little offended.
Cheppy-
Like, you don't think that I can
No,
just do it
Cheppy has
alone?
something that'll help you.
Oh. Okay. What is it?
Cheppy learned something from Frog.
Okay.
you're going to eat flies. This is going to be great.
actually, and still keep a lookout for that, please.
Cheppy can make you invisible.
What?
No, you're joking.
So you can scout out. That's great.
That's fantastic.
Not just that, Teriel, but you see, people always talk about the cool adventurers who could hide and then pop out of nowhere and stab things in the neck. Cheppy's heard of these magics, and she wanted to see it, and Cheppy thinks she can help do it.
How long can you keep her invisible?
Cheppy doesn't know. She's
Okay.
never tried. Have you made somebody invisible?
Going on a bit of a
Killed people.
jumping off point here, I also have been studying the weave and the reverberations of the arcane inside this in the Faerun, and I think there's a way I can stop the reverberation of sound in a small area, so the weave cannot actually interact with one another. So I could silence an area if somebody wanted to, like if you wanted to make Teriel invisible, I could then silence the area and he will never be tracked. If we wanted to do it.
Cheppy thinks that it might be best used on...
Oh, of course. But that was just something we could think about at some point, that I can do that.
It's a good idea.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
I love this idea. I would love to and look, if I go invisible, I won't even stab anyone unless we need to.
Okay.
Like, I can restrain myself, regardless of what you guys think. So,
You used a bow and arrow last time, I just want to say. But anyway.
And you also killed the Yeti baby. But besides that, go on.
yeah, I
I
know,
don't-
but
I don't
this
think we
time
need
will
to
be
bring that
different,
up.
all right?
And you
Something
shot
Rayan,
somebody's ghost
because
out of them.
You want to send
Goblins
me
have
in?
treasures.
That was
Leave
pretty
treasure.
impressive.
Wait.
Only
what's
the
that?
ingots. Yes.
Okay.
Now, if we kill the whole encampment, we take what we want, but let's not make a habit.
Okay. Okay. So Moonbrook's gonna be invisible. Backup.
She's
Just
going
in
to
case.
scout the area.
Scout.
That's the okay.
Teriel, you want to talk? You gonna be the negotiator?
I don't speak Goblin. I know some words, and most of those words are kill, die, ugly thing.
Do you know
I
the
don't-
word no and like no kill?
I think no is universal with a head shake.
Cool. So, and then say kill.
Yeah, I can say that at least. I don't think that's negotiable. Anybody speak
Does-
Goblin here?
Does anyone speak Goblin?
No.
You,
I can look goblin.
but can you speak it?
No, I can't.
Actually,
No.
maybe that will help too, if he's goblin with us.
Yeah.
Idea. I be goblin and you're all my prisoners.
Just don't talk. Just act like you're
No.
you're mute.
Okay.
Just but and then point at us and oh, they're good. Just as an aside, just something to help us out.
I mean,
Teriel
some
knows
goblins
something
can
about
speak common, you know,
Goblins
so-
when it comes to like goblin bands, but he's just gonna stay quiet and kind of like just smile about it and just
Oh,
laugh.
idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so I be goblin. We bind my mouth, right? So I can speak. Which is what I will do.
But-
And you
but
all,
hands
I am
free.
I'm your hostage. And then you will take the metal or the Battlehammer Ingots for exchange for this guy. And then we figure out how to get me out of there using probably invisibility and I can sneak out.
What if we give you the map and you're our guide? That way they don't think we're hostile towards you.
You live in Icewind Dale and you really don't know how goblins work now, do you?
I actually never mess with goblins. I stick to the
Oh,
towns
really?
and the roads.
We
Cheppy's met a
should
couple
definitely do what you
goblins.
said do. And I'll be in the back here with Chappie.
Cheppy's
And,
gonna stay in the back of
Is it
Terry.
just that we could bother with him if
So
something
you're
shiny
saying
and
it
something?
won't work?
Cheppy's
It won't
saying to
work?
smash face for a reason, Ray, and
Goblins absolutely care for their kin. So definitely, for sure.
Is that
If you're weak
okay?
enough to get captured, they will kill you on the spot and then try to kill us, by the way. they don't tend to that too much.
Okay, so
We don't
none of
want to
that.
offend them.
Invisible Moonbrook, you'll go and talk.
I believe
Chubby
we're
has-
overthinking
what
this. Let
Sure.
Chubby
Moonbrook-
thinks so as well.
I have a feeling we're going to end up having to kill these goblins, but let's
Okay.
try not
possibility.
to.
Fair enough.
So here-
Moonbrook,
here-
you ready to do
hello.
some scouting?
First.
General
Yeah,
here
no, let's
led
go.
armies.
Okay, all right. Let's just get Moonbrook out there. Can we still see her, or is she invisible to us too?
The way Chubby sees this going down is we can get close to the encampment, but not let them know where we are. We can still send Moonbrook in. They won't be able to see her even if she walks away from Chubby. She can just go not even close, just close enough to see how many there are, and then she can come back, let Chubby and friends know, and then we go smash them.
Okay, sounds good. I'm for it. Let's do it.
Ariel?
No, let's go.
You know, I've been in
Let's go
quite
to
a
the
bit
rock.
of stuff in this plan. It's going to be disastrous.
Okay, I didn't know that you were a general, Terry. That is really interesting information that I wish I knew earlier.
This is what we should do.
I just start
Make
walking.
it very simple. Moonbrook's invisible. She scouts the area out. You, Leoric, you mind
So where are
talk
you
to her.
going?
I feel like we've been talking a lot. Let's just move. Moonbrook,
This
you
is why
scout.
people end up hurt. But
This
do
is
what
what
you
happens.
want.
We need the planet. Come on back. You're gonna get help.
This is going to be very simple. I'm going to make this very quick because it's getting colder.
This is still walking.
Well,
Very slowly.
We'll keep talking.
I'm
we'll
gonna
do
I'm gonna
Teriel's
catch up to
idea.
her
We'll
with my
try
fire
out
because I know
Teriel's
she
while
can't
we're
see.
my idea.
Ariel, do your right. Do your right, and I will relay the information.
Listen, all right, this is very simple and very quick. Moonbrook will scout. You will do your mind talking to her while she's scouting to get information. We'll learn the encampment layout, and then we'll decide from there. And when we go in, Chubby, make sure you're behind me. Nissa is in front of Leoric. That way they don't see Leoric. Leoric, you can do your little changeling stuff, whatever you want to do if things get out of hand. And that's it. No of this, all this crazy stuff. Okay, easy.
Okay. I'm still with Nissa, but I'm sure.
Yeah,
heard
I
that as
look
we were
over.
walking.
I'm like,
all right,
let's go then.
Am I a goblin this whole time?
I just.
No,
Just when things go weird, I turn to a
Yes,
goblin. That's gonna be weird.
yes.
Okay, maybe
Hey,
hold
just-
on.
Hide behind Nissa and do it.
This
What am I
is
playing
big.
for?
You're tiny.
No, he's like very tall. That's
Are you guys
the funny thing
following?
about
Because
it.
Nissa and
By
I
the
don't
way,
think we
Nis-
see the
As tall
rock.
as me.
Yeah, Nissa
Oh.
and Ray have like walked. Leoric, did you actually tell them which way this encampment was?
That's what I'm
Nope.
saying.
I knew
said
the
it's-
rocks were, so
the
I'm.
rocks are over there.
And I pointed.
I'm walking
so, yeah.
very slowly. I just decided that if somebody was moving, eventually everyone would follow, because if somebody didn't start moving, we would just stand here talking for the next
No, that's fair.
several days.
Why? But we are talking for a reason, and it is coming up as a plan.
We're walking and talking. All right.
All right.
Terrell just shuts up and just wait for all the disaster to happen.
Well, actually, no. You know, I mean, for what Teriel said, I think it's good. We just need to get over there, so let's get over there.
Yeah, no, I
And-
agree.
So
I have no idea what we're doing.
the group, Nissa and Ray head over to this rock that Leoric described. You arrive at this rock.
Okay, so from this point, I'm gonna put out the produce flame, and I'm just gonna tell Nissa that I'm just gonna peek out real fast, okay? And then I'm
Alright.
sort of, I'm gonna move around the rock as low as I can get, and see if I can see anything further out, 6-ish feet out from where we
We're
are.
not a part of this. I'm sorry.
Okay. You find this rock that Leoric was talking about. And you can see that there's probably like generally some like pretty open areas, but there is a bit of a decline. Probably on the outer edges of the area of the Dwarven Valley that you had come through before. You can see that it starts to decline a little bit. That's about all you can see from where you are.
So not much.
Right.
Okay, so I'll turn back to Nissa and be like, honestly, if there's goblins around here, I'm not seeing anything that's screaming. We probably have to get closer that
We need
way.
Moonbrook
if
to
that's
scout.
the direction. Yeah. So, I guess if they're... Are they coming?
Maybe we'll head back and meet them and tell her what we found.
I'm gonna...
They're heading over to you, you can
yeah.
assume.
Okay.
Since I can't see
I'm gonna
anything,
go
I'm
behind
gonna
you
do
guys
fire
and
again.
scare you.
I just turn and say, "Hey, Moonbrook, there's a
Yeah, there's like did you say an incline?
Decline.
That's a decline.
Decline.
There's a decline off that way. From here, I can't see any fire. Can you? You take a look, but I can't see anything really.
I move up in a position and try to look, I guess.
Sure. Perception check.
All right, perception.
14.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, it's okay. You stare off into this direction. You can see that there's some like rocks up ahead, and you can start to see like a bit of a ridge and some valleys and stuff. But you probably, beyond that, it's hard to see. You are like up higher, and you're getting a little bit more of a vantage, but it just looks like more snow and some rocks, really. You can't see much further than that.
Now, I think it's a little farther than this. I don't think it's like right here. So we probably need to move some more. Go around.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you can't see as far, I don't see a reason why we shouldn't just move forward slowly. Find things that we can pop behind. If you see anything up there, that we can do that as we go forward and just keep our eyes
Leoric.
out.
Can you make sure that you can communicate with Moonbrook so if she finds something and she's too far ahead?
Well, I can communicate with her. What are we doing over here?
Following
This is the
Moonbrook.
spot.
At the rock?
Are we even at the right spot?
Is this
Well,
not the
this is
rocks
the-
you were
this is-
talking?
This is the rock I was talking about, but it's not here. It's I just saw this rock and I noticed it. It's
The
probably
goblins
that
aren't-
way.
Let's head that way then.
Okay. All right.
All right.
We go that way.
Here we go that way.
Leoric, are you leading them?
No, Leoric wouldn't, but he would be like, it's this way-ish.
So you guys start to meander, and this
Yeah.
takes way longer than it should because Leoric isn't really telling you where to go. He's just telling you that you're wrong. So this is ending.
He can't see in front.
Yeah.
He can only see what's around him,
This
and
is-
it's all based off of memory.
Yeah, this is
Why
this is taking significantly longer. This is like a half hour, an hour and a half passes. You guys are still like
this
looking
isn't it.
around. Leoric,
We
give
lost
me
it.
a survival check with advantage.
Okay. This place doesn't seem super familiar.
And just as you say that, you turn around, and it does look familiar.
Oh, wait,
You
hold
start
on.
to see some familiar-looking rocky outcroppings and whatnot, and we'll bring you guys over here.
Ew.
Yep, okay, yep, I remember. Okay, yep, this is, okay, it's coming back to me. All right, I will stay here.
I'm gonna snuff out my produce flame. Okay.
Thank you.
So, oh yeah, I'm sorry about that.
So how do you remember this place, by the way? Did you
This is
die
where I
here?
fought them. I fought a whole bunch of
Fought
them.
them.
I
This is
fought-
where
I
you
fought-
died.
I fought 6 of them.
Oh, this is where you died.
Well, I don't.
We need to
think
look for
we can-
tracks and how to get
Yeah,
over there.
actually, can you do the invisible thing, and then Moonbrook, can you move? Is it this way, Leoric? Like, is
It's
it
right down
in
there.
that direction?
It's right down
Okay,
there.
yeah. Moonbrook, can you do that?
Yeah, I can
Cheppy like reaches her hand out to Moonbrook.
takes her hand.
All right, Cheppy is going to place her hand on Frog, and she is going to concentrate. And slowly, you can see just this like purple glow coming from Cheppy's left hand. But as soon as it touches Moonbrook, she just like starts shimmering as it like goes up her body and her arm, and she starts to turn invisible.
Whoa, this is fucking cool.
Okay.
We can still hear you. Chubby just can't see you.
I'm
Chubby did it, Frog.
Good work, Chippy.
I'm gonna move.
So
Dale's gonna
impressive.
move on the cliff area to be more out of sight. Ernest.
So you can't see me at all?
Oh yeah.
Not
Chubby
at
can
all.
hear you.
Oh. Are you like
Very
making rude
impressive,
gestures with your
Chubby.
hands?
Moonbrook reaches over and yanks on Teriel's hair.
Okay, not the hair. You know how long it takes me to.
I just wanted to test it. Okay.
So I've
I'm
already
gonna
cut
look
it.
for-
I need to cut it some more. Don't mat this.
Okay, whatever. I'm gonna look for tracks. Okay.
I'm also watching behind us, by the way.
Okay.
I don't know.
So quietly moves.
Before you go.
Oh, so
Okay, get back.
comes back.
Okay. Just a reminder that Azul is watching you and all that. And he gives you guidance.
Oh, thank you.
I knew that was coming.
I had a feeling.
Okay, let's go. And she'll start moving, and then she'll turn around. Can you see my footsteps?
Chubby can't still see your footsteps, so you have to be careful.
Okay. So quietly moves and tries not to make footsteps, even though that's impossible, obviously. But yeah.
Moonbrook continues to walk through the snow. And stops.
I look around and see what I can see.
Sure. You can see some rocks, a lot of snow. And that's about it from there.
Then I'm gonna keep moving forward quietly. Sneaking around the rock. Seeing if I can see anything.
You can see there's another ridge up ahead. Some more like open snow, more rocks and things.
But I'm not seeing any footprints, nothing like that.
Nope.
Damn. Alright, I'm gonna keep moving forward for a little bit and then I'm gonna stay on this ridge though. Creeping, trying to stay low and see what we can see.
You continue forward, more so.
Moonbrook.
Yes.
Moonbrook. Oh, okay, there you are. Okay. How is everything?
It's good. It's very
Can you
good.
see
There's
anything
nothing
yet?
over here. Wait, there
Okay.
might be some. There's.
Up ahead, past a ridge, you think you can see something big and furry moving around, sort of
my
pacing
God.
back and forth, behind some haphazard-looking fencing.
I see something.
Oh,
I
okay. She sees something. Okay, what is it? Do you see it?
Looks like a polar bear.
Big, and it's a damn polar bear. Hold on. I think I see two of them moving around.
Okay. She sees polar bears.
Polar bears?
Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, all right, do you need a hand?
Multiples?
Do they see you?
No, they
Okay,
don't seem like they see me.
Is the wind hitting your face or is it hitting your back?
Can I check and see?
Ooh, good question.
Good call.
The wind is coming from the northeast.
It's hitting my face.
All right. Okay. Right, it's hitting your face. What does that mean?
She may be
Wind's hitting
downwind
her
of them.
face, and she's yeah. It's not like she's more likely to smell them than them smelling.
Okay. All right, so it says
Upwind
you're
of
out of their scent, so that's pretty good. Okay, I will point this way when I will check in. You want me to stay here? I will keep talking.
Yeah, keep talking to me.
All right. Okay.
Moonbrook is going to creep further up, but she's gonna move and go towards the wall, so she's blocked from sight, she thinks, at least. And keep creeping, like, to see what she can see closer over here.
You can see that the bears are sort of pacing, like, back and forth. Give me a medicine check.
Okay. Medicine.
They're a bit thin.
No, that's not good. Means that they're hungry. I don't know.
What's happening?
The bears, they're hungry, I think. Just like everything else here in Icewind Dale.
Okay. All right. I'm also
Yeah.
hungry.
Wait.
Please make a stealth check with advantage.
Sure. Maybe if I throw them some meat.
Okay, maybe not.
I'll
do
be
that.
distracted.
Don't do that. Okay, maybe.
I'm not going to do that now.
Okay. She wants to throw them meat.
Okay, I can't see anything else. I can see maybe a cart.
All right. A cart. And there
Like
was
a
nothing
sled.
else.
Like a sled, you know.
Okay, does it look
And-
like there is any other goblins nearby? There was a sled here before, but I never saw a polar bear.
Yeah, I don't know. But the polar bears don't look very secure.
All right. Does it look like are they covered in like goblin blood or something?
You know what? I've got an idea. If I throw the polar bears some rations and then I sneak by them, they'll never see me.
Okay, but what about coming back?
I'm gonna come back in a minute.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just make sure that you don't. Make sure that you stay behind the wind from them.
Yeah, no, I'll be fine.
All right. Okay.
She takes out the two. She'll take out the two bird
Periton.
peritons. I was gonna say paleontons or the biking thing, the peritons, and take those rations that she cut earlier and yeet them over the cliff.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. What are you?
What is she doing?
What is she doing?
I don't know. What is she doing? I asked you that. I can't see.
Do the bears react to that? The falling meat from the sky?
Absolutely. You toss it over the cliff, and you hear. They start to plod along to where the meat has fallen down. They sort of look around, sniffing the air. They sort of paw at each other for a second and sort of spend some time fighting over the meat.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna just fucking start sneaking back down the ridge to see if I can see anything. While they're distracted. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. And like come over here towards that cart out of the way.
Yes.
And there's a big cart, yeah.
You can see that there is an empty sled and what appears to be some sort of other large, very goblin-looking, sort of constructed cart. It has these sort of like large wooden beams that are fashioned out of some what looks to be various bits of scrap wood that have been haphazardly connected to each other, and there's some like a little bit of blood on it, and there's a few skulls and things that are dangling from it. some like rabbit skulls and some maybe some wolf skulls and a couple human skulls.
Oh, damn. And she'll, like, you know, kind of wince, but she'll duck beside the sled and, like, use that as, like, cover as she continues on down this way.
Sure.
Just to look, she's, you know, she's worried that nobody's talking to her anymore, but she'll keep sneaking to see if she can see anything else.
All right. Give me an investigation check near the cart.
Okay, and sorry, I don't normal investigation.
Okay. Looking at the cart, you can see that there's a few like rudimentary daggers and stuff that are sort of like stabbed into the wood in various places that are pretty rusty looking. Like a short sword here and there, some really awful looking weaponry. And you don't really find anything of value on the cart.
Sorry. I'll peer into the cart, see nothing valuable. I'm gonna step over the little thing and still look. I saw a rock bridge and the crevice, I guess you would say. So Moonbrook's just going to go back the best she can, like quietly, to
Okay.
her group. So I'm sneaking along.
Very well. You try to stay far away from the polar bears as best as you can and sneak on back to the group.
Yes. And when I come up to the group, I come up on Leoric first and I give him a giant shove.
Dexterity saving throw, please, Leoric.
Okay, why would you?
Moonbrook?
Hey, it's me.
Oh wait, that's not.
Hi, Moonbrook. How was it?
At 9, Leoric falls into the snow.
Watch
It's
your
your
step.
home, you love it.
A lot of ice around here.
Well, I'm still invisible, right? Sorry. No, it was fantastic. There's 2 polar bears over there. They're very hungry. I've distracted them. There is a
Wait,
cart.
excuse me. You distracted
What?
them with what?
You know those chickens that we just had? I threw them to them.
You did what?
You know, I needed distraction, you know. I'm sorry.
There's so many other things we could have threw. We could have threw Thrak for all I cared. Why did you have to?
I mean, I don't want to throw Thrak. Thrak is
It's
very
okay.
heavy.
I still have my
I'm
cuts.
sorry,
We'll
it was
eat
a
them later.
favor.
It's fine. It's fine.
I was not serious, Thrak.
So what all did you like? So you saw just two polar bears?
So 2 polar bears. They were very hungry. It was like they were behind a shitty. She explains everything. She saw the rock bridge and the crevices, and she explains how there was the cart and the sled with all the skulls on it. She tells them everything.
they're
No
trapped.
goblins, though.
But you
No
don't see
goblins.
any goblins?
There was like, no. So I think they're on the other side of that rock bridge, but I was not going to go over there by myself.
Yes,
Okay,
let's
Visible.
go together.
Oh, did you want me to go?
No.
Scout it out invisibly, as long as you're careful, right?
Yes, but we would have been super far at that point. She did the right thing. We can move further into the cave safely.
While
We
you're all
scouted that
talking,
far.
a snowball sort of sails out from the ground, flying past your heads. And then a second one. Who do you throw the second one at, Leoric?
Cheppy.
Cheppy, you
Cheppy
get...
just eats it straight to the fucking face. Just
Sorry.
Hey,
Was
Leoric!
that you? Whoa, Leoric, what the hell?
I pick up a snowball with my hand and just like chuck it at him.
Are we supposed to be playing or
grow up.
going and checking out this place? Also, are those
Careful.
big
very
bears
weak.
gonna eat us?
I mean, they might. They were very hungry. But the wind is coming. Like I kind of stayed downwind, and maybe if you guys are all very quiet, we can distract them. Or
No,
I don't know.
you already threw 2 of our rations at them.
Yeah, we can throw some more.
So
No.
wait, okay, they're stuck over there, right? Fine.
Stuck
Why
is
do we
like
need to
the
distract
worst
them if
word.
they're stuck?
Nissa
They're
could
not
go
stuck.
play with them.
No. Not at
Excuse
all.
me?
So they could get out if they wanted to?
Oh hell yes! I think that the goblins are not very this stuff is a little. It's not elven made, right? So like it's not quality. So
Well, I know, but
If we can get closer
animals get a
without
little
them
confused.
smelling us or seeing us, we would be close enough if Moonbrook needs help so she can go a little further and scout further.
I mean, if, they're
If we
stuck,
have
I
to,
kinda
we'll
wanna
run
let 'em
past
Point out
them.
you're a huge fucking dragon. Yeah. So I don't think sneaking is going to be a thing for us right now. Maybe. What are we even looking for at this point? If there's no goblins, can we go around?
There's further into the cave, Moonbrook said there may be
It's no-
goblins.
There's no cave. It's just a rock bridge, and
Oh, it's not a
like-
cave.
No,
Oh, okay.
no. There's like an open space, and then like there's like a deep, trench, to shove Teriel into, and then like a small
there's
tiny.
no
Why don't we
I,
just walk
I
around
can-
then, not go
I-
behind the
I can probably
bears
get
and
us
just go
across
the
with
other
my
way.
vines. I can probably do that.
Why
There's
shove
no
Terry and
way.
he'll fall down himself?
You can just walk. Like it's not. You can walk across it.
It looks like a nice, stable thing to walk across. Okay, well,
It's rock.
so what are
Debbie
we gonna
thinks we should
do?
just start walking over there. We can walk around the bears and go to the bridge. Moonbrook, maybe you could lead us.
We're also making a lot of
absolutely.
assumptions. I mean, we're assuming that these goblins have this stuff.
Yeah, but it's a good guess.
Yeah.
Since we didn't find it.
Hello. Are we gonna go? Or are we gonna sit here and contemplate in the cold?
All right, all
Debbie's
right.
ready.
Now you want to go.
Perfectly fine.
I am
But
sitting in
do-
armor, freezing my ass off.
I'm gonna pull out the other two pieces of bird, and just have them ready just in case.
Have those ready. That's great.
I am very.
These are actually a little
Ray
bit
is
cooked already. So they
brandishing dual drumsticks.
smell great. Oh my god!
I just have a hand on my halberd and I'm like, Moonbrook, I'm with you.
Ariel, stay with Chubby.
Okay, I do want to let everyone know that I am very much of the mind of attacking these goblins because they attacked me before. So if we have the opportunity, I would like to. But if we don't have to, but I'm in support for getting rid of them.
Okay.
Sure, absolutely.
I'll speak to
Hey,
Zeus,
Cheppy,
and
let
if he
me
says-
grab you, and you can come with me. Follow Cheppy. And
But
me.
we're going in there.
So
Yeah.
she's going with you in front. Okay, cool. All right.
Cheppy said to Teriel to come next to her.
Can I just at least be invisible?
Chubby can only make one person invisible.
Right.
We don't know how long it's going to take for me to stay invisible.
Cheppy's going to take Moonbrook's hand and actually put it into Teriel's hand.
There you go, that's Moonbrook's hand.
Oh. Okay. Should we go to the bridge over there and
Nope.
just?
She yanks him.
Okay, so there are polar bears up here, and we're walking right into them.
Yeah, no,
I'll admit
don't
this is
worry.
weird.
We're fine. Just keep on coming.
Okay.
Okay.
And we'll
Ryan,
squeeze through
how do you
this
feel
little
about
hole.
bears and polar
So
bears?
we're close to the rocks.
What are your feelings about bears and polar bears? Can you talk to them?
That's the cart. You see the cart?
Oh,
Okay,
I
so-
can't.
Chubby's fucking blind. Chubby can't see anything.
Shall we just take my hand?
You see
Cheppy's
the
essentially holding your butt right now, Teriel. Like your like pants. She has like a child is just like holding your belt, following you.
Okay.
She'll take Teriel's hand and like point it towards the bears, like the polar bears, to see if he can see them. Or at least he knows. Hey, that's where they are. So just
Probably
be
just
mindful.
barely see the edges of a fence of some kind, Teriel, to
Yeah.
the north.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't see bears, but I see
Okay,
if they're
they're
there, I don't
over
want to be
there.
there. Okay.
They're over there, but the rock bridge is like right there too. So we're gonna have to go that way.
So what are we gonna do? Wait.
She keeps pulling him.
Oh, good.
Cheppy's gonna whisper around Teriel.
Moonbrook, if something attacks us, stay hidden so you can sneak attack.
Yeah. I got that.
So wait a
Thank
minute.
you.
Why don't we just get Ray to go over there and talk to them? Don't he talk to animals?
I can't
bear
just
stuff.
do that.
You don't speak
I can't just talk to animals.
You say you can't just do it, but then you just do
What
it.
a step.
No, I mean
Just
it's not. Remember we talked about like how I sort of like talked to
If you turn
the.
into a bear and do a mating ritual of some sort and getting good with them and lead them
Oh my
away.
God! Actually,
I look at Teriel and just
I mean,
shake my head.
there's alpha male bears. You could be the leader of the pack and lead them away.
Okay. Rook, let's go with Teriel's hand.
I can try. But
You do know that polar bears can be quite vicious.
Oh, I know. I've seen them. I know what they can do. But
Ray can make us an attractive bear.
Where's the bridge?
I'm not even. I
It's
can't
up
even.
ahead. I'm gonna sneak.
I was a
walk
bear,
to the
I did it.
You can see my
Everyone.
tracks, okay?
Just listen to Moonbrook. She's sneaking. She might die. We have to just be ready for this.
Okay, but no one can see
Watch
us.
my. Don't come with me, damn it! Stay right
We
there.
have to
stay right
stay
back. You're
here
still
and watch
pulling
and
me.
protect.
I'm gonna stay over here.
You let go of Teriel.
I'm gonna stay back here.
I don't think I should be sitting here.
I don't know.
Cheppy's like hiding kind of like underneath the little whatever this thing is called again. I know I'm
God,
blanking.
those are huge. Those are polar bears. Why are they bigger than regular bears?
I can't see them yet.
You don't want to see them. Give me the drumsticks. Give me the rations.
What? The rations. Here, take them.
Is it safe up there?
Terrio, don't you think holding the rations will make them want to eat you?
Only if the winds change.
Wait, here's the rations.
Look around the cart to see if there's a different way, but this is the route. I'm at the bridge now.
Ask her how the bears look. Ask her. Talk to her.
The bears their snouts are like covered in blood, as they've eaten this, the meat. So they just look even more horrifically intimidating. Like just the blood, like it's pink throughout their fur on their face.
I have a question. Why the hell did we not give the rations back to her?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
She's not far. Can she get them? Throw those shits over there.
I'm not gonna throw them. No.
Not yet. She's invisible.
Wait a minute,
fine.
Nissa. You have a good arm. Why don't you toss them?
No. They're gonna
Why?
see
I think
Yeah,
we
I
should
don't
just
see.
wait until Moonbrook comes back. We
I
don't
don't
want to
even know
draw
where she
any
is at this point.
attention.
We all
They
have
might
to
hear the
cross.
meat or smell it.
that. Okay.
Can I try to go across the bridge to see?
Would you like to?
No.
I love the DMs.
No. Okay. What we're gonna do is she's waiting for Leoric to talk back to her, but yeah, she'll just sit there quietly as staring at the intimidating polar bears.
So what are we doing here? What are you? Can you see your footsteps anymore? I can't see anything.
Waiting on Leoric to communicate with her, obviously.
Leoric's all the way back. God, hold on.
What's going on?
Oh, okay.
Oh, can you tell? Can you guys can move up, but like get ready to throw that damn ration and run
this?
across the bridge.
All right.
Who am I talking
Give
to?
it me.
It's me, idiot.
What? Who is this? I'm pointing just in the darkness. Who is this? Which one is this?
Someone go grab him. Like you guys left him thinking.
I don't know. He's talking at his finger, but he's like often. I got it. Hold
Cheppy's
on.
gonna go back and then actually Cheppy can't see a thing. Never mind.
Yeah, I've got
we
it.
lost
I've
two
got
of
it.
them. Great. So can you?
Leoric.
What happened? What?
You need to move up with us.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought there were bears up there. That's what I was heard all this whole time.
You're gonna be safer with us. Yeah. So come on.
What? You want to walk into the bear?
Well, no, I'm gonna throw them. Look at the trunk. I've got to throw these. Come on.
Okay, I trust you because you are a bear. You were a bear moments ago.
Look, if they get mad, I'll turn into a bear and I'll distract them, and you can run. Okay?
Why don't we do that anyway? Let's do it.
Because I'd like to hold off on that. Okay? Come on.
Okay, all right, fine. Okay. I don't see any bears yet.
You're okay. Come on.
Okay.
Over here. Hurry up.
Okay.
Leoric,
Hello,
get
everyone.
over here.
Sorry.
Give the rations to Nissa. She has the best
Listen.
arm of us. She could throw them far.
Okay. Can you? Oh, I can't say Moonbrook
Maybe
anymore.
just give her one and keep one of me.
We don't know
Where
where
is
she is,
Moonbrook?
right? I don't know.
I can take the rations, but I can't
Nissa
see
is
where the
right
bears
there.
are right
Oh
now.
my god. Okay.
Moonbrook
in
is
the right
ahead of us somewhere, Leoric, if you want to try to talk to her again.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, just start talking. Let me get out of your way.
What?
Okay, there you are.
Okay.
Where are you?
Where are you? Come on. Get
do you
ready to
mean?
throw the meat.
Are you closer to the bears?
Yes, I'm
I will
close.
stay here.
No, you've
She
got
wants
to
someone
come
to go
with
up
us, you
ahead and get the bear.
idiot.
She wants someone to go throw the meat.
I'll
I need
throw the
everyone
meat.
to come. Throw the
I'm
meat
the one
and
that can be a
run.
bear. I'll go do it.
No,
I'll do it. I got it.
listen. Give it to Nissa. Let Nissa throw the hell out of it. Point in the right direction.
Everyone
Let's get our asses
come.
across the
Okay,
road.
she's in this
Can't
direction.
see. It's fine.
Okay,
Chubby's
she
gonna
wants you all to
push
calm down.
somebody forward.
She doesn't.
Okay, I'm gonna take the
moving.
meat and walk
okay.
forward until I can see the bears.
Cheppy's just pushing you, Teriel.
Jesus.
Why?
I'm
why am I
gonna walk
going-
behind Nissa. Jesus.
I'm gonna stay here.
Nissa, you can't see.
I'm also,
I
with
know,
one
I can't
other
see.
hand,
I
grabbing
just reach out and
Leoric
grab
to pull him
Nissa
with
as I
me.
see her.
I'm so confused.
Yeah. Remember,
I
is that
grab.
you?
Yes, it's me. Throw the
Which
meat.
way are the
Throw
bears?
Okay, and then I grab her.
Which
and
way?
I point like at it.
Okay, and I
around
just
next-
like chuck the meat in the direction he's pointing me.
Athletics check. And normally this would be with disadvantage, since you can't see, but Ray's helping you, so it's just a flat check.
Okay.
Okay. You throw the meat, double drumstick action, getting launched over the fence.
Okay, everybody, move,
Okay,
move.
go.
No, have you tested this damn thing? Have you tested it?
And then she goes across the bridge, or she
Fine,
tries
go,
to.
go.
I follow her because I can't see, so I'm just following her right
I can do
after.
that.
I have a hold of
Are
you,
you
so
following
you
her? But you
can.
can't
Go.
see, and you can't see her.
I have a hold of
It's
her.
a bridge.
Be
Just go across the bridge.
I can
Come
see it.
on, you guys!
I've
Just
got
to
my
be
roots.
clear, before you
God.
continue, please stop.
Okay.
Just to be
Okay.
clear, Moonbrook,
Oh God.
you had on snowshoes as you've been walking through the snow, yes?
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
Okay. I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
okay. Cool.
Like running with like flippers on.
Well then.
With Nissa as support, you make it across this very icy bridge.
Oh, it's goddamn sleepy.
There's this like horrific sliding noises like underneath the wood of the snowshoes, you know, like just this like super slippery kind of noise as Nissa's claws are digging into the ice bridge, helping you across. You make it to the other side.
I've got an arm under her, but I
Hell
kind
no,
of.
I'm not.
I whisper yell to the back. Be careful, it's slippery.
No, go help everyone back. Can you do that? Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
She's going
yeah,
to reach
alright.
into her furs and she's going to root around her butt and she's going to pull out a pair of crampons.
Leoric, Chubby went to the store back in one of the towns, and they sold her these, but Chubby doesn't have human feet. These are human feet sized.
Oh no.
I'm gonna head back so I can help.
Do you want to try these on to see if you don't slip?
I do, but how are you going to get across? You have wolves.
Yes.
I will help her.
Chubby's gonna get someone to carry her.
Okay.
I've got Cheppy.
Why don't we give it to Tariel?
That's who Chubby's trying to give the cleats to.
Oh, I thought you were giving them to me. I'm sorry.
Fine.
Chubby's giving them to Teriel.
All right. It's gonna take me a while to
Chappie.
put these on.
Come
Yeah,
this
you
way.
have to
Come on,
remove
you.
snowshoes and put on the crampons. Yeah.
Lord.
Otherwise,
75 minutes.
everyone should have crampons. It came with your winter survival gear. You should have them, but you do have to remove the snowshoes and put them on. That's going to take like at least a few minutes.
Yep.
So
While they're
you all
doing
just kind of
that,
like sit
go.
down on your butts awkwardly with snowshoes like up in the air, you know, like taking them off.
Can Cheppy help Teriel get his off so it's quicker?
How close
Meanwhile,
are the bears from here?
Moonbrook, you're on the other side.
Yeah. Can I look around?
You absolutely can.
I'm looking for any signs of life here, anything.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
You begin to look around. You see evidence. However, there is large piles of snow, basically all over this side of the mountain. You can see, or the ridge rather. You can see like what you think to be some blood in some places. You can also give me an investigation check.
Investigation, yeah. Damn, what
You
the hell
begin to
happened
look
here?
around, and you are finding a lot of evidence that an avalanche has taken place here. You find, actually, several goblin bodies buried in the snow. You sort of like step on one's hand.
Ugh. Damn, okay, everyone needs to be very quiet. I should probably go tell the vet. Okay, I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna step back on a body as I walk.
Yeah, there's a horrible crunching noise, and the hand like breaks off.
Oh god, okay. And then I go back over here and I just like scout the ridge to make sure like nobody's watching us and stuff, like as they're crossing over.
You see your group of party members sitting on their butts, trying to take off their snowshoes and put on crampons.
God, they're gonna have to throw another ration soon. Dad.
Get this thing off.
Ow. Okay, all right. I think it's on.
Ray, give me another ration.
Hey.
Chippy's being gentle.
Yeah, here you go.
Okay.
You're out of
Carry on.
your Periton rations, by the way. You're now on regular rations.
Yeah, I'm subtracting.
Okay.
Yes, what?
Leoric, Teriel, go first. I'm gonna throw this and then pick up Cheppy and carry her over.
Do I really have to go fast?
I'm actually.
Last time you said that I failed.
I'm gonna stay here because I can put my roots down really fast. So I'm just please
All
be
right.
careful.
Jeez. Okay, all right, fine. Chappie, come.
I will carry Cheppy. You just make it across.
Wait, I'm going in front of you this time or behind you?
Yes, in front.
Are you gonna hold me down? I don't want to fall. If I fall, I'm taking you with me.
If we have 10 minutes, I could
I'm
make
carrying
it so we
Cheppy.
don't- Oh, okay.
Teriel, if anyone's
on to your
taking us
tail.
down, it's you.
Ray will form his crazy entanglement thing below you if you start to fall.
Oh,
You know
And the
what?
orc is right
I
there.
think at this and being concerned, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Entangle right now across the bridge.
Go.
It's fine. It's fine.
And you see that Ray begins to cast Entangle, and vines start to erupt through the side of the ridge as they intertwine with this sort of stone and ice bridge to the other side of the ravine.
Does that make a lot of noise?
I don't know.
I just like chuck a piece of ration or the ration that Ray gave me towards the same direction.
Okay, go.
All right, Cheppy's gonna follow everyone climbing over the vines.
I'm gonna grab Cheppy's hand just in case and wait for Teriel and Leoric.
All right, fine.
Wait, you wanted me to go first?
I'm going.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Who's going first? You or me?
Everyone's just going, I think.
Yeah, I think we're all just going at this point.
Okay,
Okay.
and
We're
you
all
get
going.
guidance, and you get guidance, and you get... Okay, let's do this.
Thank you.
Okay.
20 feet for Entangle radius?
So let's see, for Entangle, it is 20 foot square from where I put it. So
you tell me where. Here?
yeah, I guess I think I would probably have them attached to the wall as opposed to do it right in the middle. So yeah, it's attached to the wall.
Like here?
Hey, you gotta be careful. No. Over the bridge.
Where you were?
Yeah, where you had it.
Where
So-
it was originally.
Yeah, I think from right there. I didn't want it to. I tried to guide it so it didn't bust into the bridge. If that's a thing I can even do.
Nissa, you can let me down on the other side and then come help Teriel.
All right.
And then the other two as well.
Sounds like a good plan. I do that.
Nissa, you can make a dexterity saving throw with advantage. Okay. You start losing your hold on Cheppy and you're starting to slide off of the side of the bridge.
Well, she has guidance, though, right? Does she not? Does that
sorry?
count?
That's why she has advantage because of her talons.
Is that how that works?
No,
Oh, okay.
she's got advantage because of the combination of Entangle and her talents.
And also guidance.
So we're
you have
just-
a D4.
Oh, guidance. You can roll that if you'd like. That's a D4.
Is that me rolling
Yes,
or?
That's you if you would like to
okay.
use it.
Sure.
/R space D4. Okay. Yeah. You're starting to fall. Cheppy, in your arms.
Whoa! I basically just like throw Cheppy.
Athletics check.
Yeah.
Cheppy's just gonna limp it, like just limp body, let her throw her.
Oh shoot.
Oh.
That was-
19 is still enough to throw Cheppy to the other side. You, however, are falling. And
I'm going to drop Entangle and cast it again at her from the other side. Can I?
Whoa!
how long does Entangle take to cast? One action. Okay. So, about 6 seconds.
Shit, that's a long time.
Yes. So, the first one sort of retracts, the vines retract into the earth, and it disappears. Nissa is still falling, however. Ray, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, not advantage, right? Just normal.
Normal. 15. You're able to concentrate. Nissa, you fall off of the bridge. However, spurting forth from the ridge, vines start to wrap all around your body and your arms. And Ray, with strain, you grab Nissa as she's about to fall.
Ugh. Okay, help her.
Thank you. I start trying to climb.
Oh, for what? I'm actually not.
I don't know.
Well,
Give us something.
No, I'm sitting.
Thank you, Ray. Ah. I think I still have some rope, but it was shortened in the bucket shenanigans. So I might have like 20 feet of rope at most. Can I try and throw it towards...
You got to dig it out of your backpack while you're entangled here.
I'm just going to climb. I'm just going to try to climb
Okay.
then.
Athletics check.
Yeah.
You start to climb up the vines. Ray, you are visibly shaking.
Okay.
Nissa, you make it to the top.
Okay, and I.
Jeez.
Teriel, while this is up, please go. Please go.
What? Go.
Go.
I'm going to dig that rope out of my pack while he's saying that and try to just like dig my feet, my talons into the side. I'm like on the edge. I'm at the end of the bridge and I throw it towards Teriel. Just grab this when you get close enough.
Teriel's right in front of you.
Oh, yeah? So is the end of this. Can I go?
Nissa's like sort of blocking the end of the stone and ice bridge. She's just like a linebacker. She sat there like dug in.
It looked like there was plenty of room. I'm sorry.
I'll leave the rope there for Ray. And I just go across. Or with the allowance of the DM, am I able to go across?
You are.
Oh, thank God. He like falls on his butt as soon as he gets there, and he's just like, Why is it always the worst thing being a
Yeah.
bridge?
I start moving
Vines
forward.
disappear.
Oh,
Ray, you cannot
Okay.
hold on to the spell any longer.
yeah.
There's a rope. There's a rope.
Grab the rope.
I'm going to grab the rope, but I'm also going to keep my hand out for Leoric.
At this
Holding
point, I
onto the
think when
rope.
you turn to look around, Leoric is changed into a dwarf and is on his belly, crawling across the ice, trying to be as dense as he can and try to just stay as close to the ground. So he's just,
All right, I'm coming here. All right, excuse me. Hey guys, what's this?
I'm going to move forward, I guess, after seeing that.
I wasn't allowed to use the flyer, the feather, so I have to bring this way.
You guys crossing it's this hard. No, I'm right here.
Ariel walks up and tries to grab for Leoric.
Thank you.
I wrap my rope back up.
Everybody be quiet.
Way past that.
What do you mean? Did you find the
wasn't-
goblins?
Yeah, there's some underneath my feet. And she'll kick a foot so you guys can tell where she's at. There was an avalanche.
Teriel walks over. He wants. Can I loot?
You
Damn, I
can make
just
an
said-
investigation or a perception check.
Be careful.
Ray is sort of doubled down on his knees, just
That was awful.
Said or perception.
Yes,
don't
perception or investigation.
I don't remember this being here. Wait,
21.
you know
So,
what? None of this is familiar.
Looking through some of the goblins on the north side here, Teriel, you find 3 scimitars that look like they're in okay condition. They're not like the best scimitars that you've ever seen, but they look like they'll still work. And you also find 3 short bows, and roll me a d20.
Okay.
One arrow.
All right. He just walks back with all this stuff on his shoulder and like has the swords. Leoric, come here.
Do you need that arrow?
All right.
Not really. I'm not really gonna be shooting this anytime. He tosses it to her.
Cheppy's just kind of like, after seeing Moonbrook find the hand or the foot she kicked, Cheppy's just going to take her little hooves and she's just like kind of kicking around the snow around her to see if she can find anything else.
Okay.
You see those big mounds over there? There's like, I think there's something underneath them.
I walk over and start trying to dig at what she's
Actually,
pointing to.
I have a question about produce flame, and it doesn't really say one way or the other, so I'm sure it's up to DM discretion. I don't know if it actually produces heat unless I throw it, because it is fire, but it's magical fire, and it does cause damage once it's thrown, but it can't burn me. It says specifically it can't burn me or my clothes.
I think
but I
it's
don't know.
entirely up to you whether it burns or not.
I mean, it's fire, so I'm assuming if I get it close to anyone else, they could catch them. Okay, so I think with that, I'm going to do produce flame, and I'll probably go wherever Cheppy is, and I'll just like don't use your hands, and I'm gonna put my hand down and start melting the snow as I search.
Good
with her.
luck.
Yeah, I'm sure. Is it a huge? How high is it? I guess I should ask that.
It's a lot of snow, and
Is it like a?
it's not that hot. your flame is, I mean, it's a flame, don't get me wrong, but if you
Right.
there's a reason that like people don't walk around with flamethrowers in a blizzard.
So I'll probably leave down and start
Self-defeating.
doing that.
Like it's just kind of like it will
Char the snow.
it kind of it sort of burns, like it carbonizes. You know, it doesn't really do very much.
So I'll probably lean down next to her and start doing this and be like, God damn, this is useless.
That's why Chubby was using her foot. It's just snow. Chubby's just seeing if there's another hand or foot she kicks.
Yeah, I'm just digging with
gonna
my hands.
I'm gonna grab one of
Where?
my snowshoes and start. Oh, okay.
Where?
You guys need to move where you are doing these things.
Oh,
right in front of Cheppy, like
wherever
right at the edge of the
Moonbrook
mound.
pointed.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm next to Cheppy, and I
Same.
pulled out one of my snowshoes, and I'm using it like a shovel to grab and pull.
Okay.
I'll do
Cheppy's
the
just
one by
kinda
all the
kicking right
bodies
there.
over here.
All right. Moonbrook, you saw Teriel around that area, sort of looting the goblins that are visible there. Nissa and Cheppy, one of you make either a perception or investigation check with advantage. You choose. One of you
Probably
make the
better
check.
you, Cheppy.
All right. What did you say? It was perception
Initiative
or...
or investigation or perception with advantage.
with advantage. I'll roll it again. Oh, 7.
Nothing.
Got nothing over here, guys. Completely empty snow pile.
All right, there's some more down there. We can go down there.
So while they're doing this, I'm walk over to Leoric and I'm like, look, I'm like, hey, what do you have to protect yourself? How are you fighting all these goblins and stuff?
Azul.
Yeah, it tosses him a scimitar. Now you may not know what to do with this, but just slash it in the direction of something that's attacking you. You have a shield, and now you have an offhand of some sort.
Okay.
You may
Alright.
need it.
Cool. Thank you.
So make sure that you don't hold the hilt so tight when you swing. You need to loosen your hand a little bit and then hold tight as you pull the swing through. You exhaust yourself if you constantly put so much energy into swinging the sword.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
Just remember that.
Okay.
And pointy in out.
All right.
Okay?
It has a curve, so you mean... Okay, all right. I think I...
There's a curve, yes, curve in, down. I don't know, have his touch it.
I can do that.
And I think, yeah, what Leoric's going to do is he's going to inspect the blade and run his finger along the edge of it, mainly to see how sharp it is, and also he's going to enchant it and give it a +2 for a
Took
bit.
one
It's
scimitar out of my
temporary.
inventory as well.
Thank
There's
you.
a bit of frost that travels along the edge of the blade where you touch it, Leoric, and it's not particularly sharp.
Right.
It's sort of, there's some rolling and some glinting on the edge of the blade, but it'll do the job, you know? It'll do the job. Meanwhile, Cheppy and Ray continue looking. Cheppy and Ray, give me either perception or investigation checks.
Do you want both of us to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
You're looking separately.
Ooh.
Ray, you uncover 2 more goblins and a large section of the snow in the nearby piles begins to fall off. Cheppy, the same happens for you.
All right.
Underneath the
Cheppy's gonna...
snow,
Oh, sorry.
you see evidence of tents. And near these tents, you can see some chests that have become uncovered.
Ooh. Okay. I think I'm going to immediately look over at everyone. Guys!
What have you
Cheppy
found?
doesn't see the chest. She's completely blind right now.
Oh, I should have the fire up. Oh shit! Actually, no, I would have put it out. Now I'll light it after I say, guys.
I'm going to take out a torch
Yeah.
and hand it to Cheppy, and
I'll get out a
Are we
torch
okay to
as
do
well.
lights now? Cheppy, just do a bonfire. Save
Oh.
the torches.
okay.
I mean, we might be all right.
Cariel, as
right.
you head on over to give Cheppy the torch, you can see the Battlehammer engraving on the chest. And that is where we will take our break.
Oh,
Nice.
Jesus.
Snaps out of invisible.
Yeah.
Hello.
So,
You know what? Cliffhanger peas are the best.
Yeah, that's
Really gotta pee though.
yeah. We're going to take a little bit of a break here, folks. So hang tight for more Rime of the Frostmaiden. If you haven't done so, please make sure you follow all of these wonderful people. Head on over to tablestory.tv/RIME Rime to go follow them in all the places. And we'll be back in just a few. Hang tight. These chests become uncovered from the snow as Ray and Cheppy has knocked off a lot of the snow on 2 tents. They find these 2 chests.
Teriel, what can you see? Cheppy only feels a body in front of her.
Yes. Excuse me. He kind of like forces his way around to the chest.
Well, what is it, Teriel?
I'm gonna. He's just kind of mantic right now. Can he attempt to open?
You can absolutely. You
Ray, where are you?
What?
sort
I'm
of
over, and I do the fire. I'm over here. I found some chests. Hey,
I come over towards the sound of his voice until I can see him and help him.
Teriel, you try to open up the chest. There's a lock on it. And as you're looking at it, you can see that there are slash marks all over the front of the chest, and they have sort of covered the lock, which is heavily scarred and beaten.
Well, Moonbrook. Hey.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. I have
Okay.
good news and bad news.
What's the bad news?
These locks are terribly beaten and it's gonna be hard to get into. And the good news is, well, goblins don't really take the chance to try to open things the correct way. And the symbol here, as you see, does that ring a bell?
Yeah, that looks like the thingamabobs from the One Peoples.
Battlehammer.
Battlehammer, yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Wait, you found their ingots?
Well, I don't know. I'm hoping their ingots are in here, but we don't need to get into it to make sure. Or
Cheppy's gonna cast Create Bonfire next to herself.
Or we can just somehow take them back over.
while they're talking, I'm going to attempt to get into my chest with the thing. I have a set of thieves' tools. So
Hey, let me buy those after you're done. Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know if you can see me, but I am in the process of looking at the lock and trying to see what if I've got what I need to open it.
All right, so first things first, the bonfire gets lit.
Oh, I do have thieves' tools. Never mind. Sorry. Don't need your stuff.
Chubby can see.
You need to come over Moonbrook, by the way.
And Teriel, the chest is very heavy. Like as you're trying to sort of move it, like just to turn it is like all of your strength.
Yep, we're not going across with that. So, wait a minute. I have a question. Where the hell did we leave Thrak in our sled?
I assumed, but this is up to you, that you left Thrak back before the area here.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I would have suspected
Yes.
us leaving him when I made her
Probably at that rock.
invisible. Like
Okay.
back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get in my chest as well.
Moonbrook, you need to be over here by me. There you go.
All right, Ray. Now you should be able to see on the left side of your character sheet. You should have thieves' tools that were added near the bottom of the left side. You can set the attribute that they use to dexterity, and go ahead and make a roll.
What? Hold on. What are we trying to get in these?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. And Leoric brings 2 fingers into the air, and then he closes his eyes, and then when he opens them, they are purple, and and they're radiating this like purple, and like wisps of pink are flecking from them, and I'm casting Detect Magic.
Okay.
And he's going to inspect all of the chests.
Nice.
What'd you do?
So as
Out of my way,
Ray's
out of my
fumbling
way.
out these like horrific looking torture implements with hooks and barbs and whatnot on them, you see Leoric's eyes sort of change color as Leoric begins to look at these chests. Looking at them, there does not appear to be any magic emanating from the chests.
Oh. Okay. Seems to be fine.
Wait, before you
But you should
before you
still
go
check the
using your
traps.
tools, both of you,
Yeah.
Leoric,
Yes.
you're a little bit more useful than I believe we're using you for. Have
Okay.
you ever thought about these locks look really bad? I don't think your tools are going to fit into these holes. These are pretty battered. If you don't see, why don't you freeze the lock and we knock it off?
I could try it.
Well, just hold on, okay? I got this. What am I
Yeah, let
rolling?
me just try.
But why do you want to waste your tools on something that's already
It's just
whatever?
regular
Do what
dexterity.
you want to do.
Roll the actual thieves' tools.
Oh, you actually click on. Oh, that's
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm assuming I didn't put my my hand out. It's still on fire. I can't see.
So, Ray, you're trying to get in, and you're sort of fishing around with the thieves' tools, but unfortunately, the lock doesn't open. Moonbrook, yours also does not open.
Oh, damn. You know, these blocks are very
Oh, right.
busted.
So what do we learn today? Oh, goodness gracious. Let's waste supplies.
I didn't
Alright.
waste
I mean, they're not
anything. It was like
wasted.
took
They're
like 3
fine.
minutes.
So, my plan? Yes or no?
Well, so here's my question. And I wanted to get into these, but then we could have closed the lock. We come back with a busted lock.
You're not
I'm
going to
just
worry
from-
about a busted lock.
I'm
It
just-
won't work.
From a personal, things. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I just want to make sure that we get these back, and they know that they get everything that we don't have any. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I don't
no.
want 'em-
I got you. And she'll pull out a crowbar and she'll immediately go for to snap the lock like she
No.
did.
We need to free.
We could freeze them, but it won't do anything because they're already frozen.
I'm sorry, you're trying to snap the lock how?
With the crowbar, you know, like we did before where I put the pressure on it.
I
Athletics
wasn't
check with advantage.
done.
They've been sitting out here for so long, they're already frozen if they're going to
What
freeze.
you do is you
As they're
freeze
trying
it
to open
and-
those, Cheppy's gonna try and wipe
then you-
this area off.
I could try it, but I've never.
So what you do, Leoric, is you freeze it and we take
Athletics
another
check, Champy.
Take
Moonbrook.
another temperature that's hot, right? And the temperature
The lock
extremes
pops
will
off.
break the-
Yeah, it's seriously frozen here. Let me take care of this.
Oh, you
here,
broke it.
I'm like- yeah.
I
And
think at that I
she'll.
stand up and walk over.
Chappy's digging with one arm. She's trying to.
Digging with the stump.
There's a lot of snow there, Chappy. It's going to take a while. Before, when you uncovered the tent, it must have just been like the snow was very, like, precariously balanced or something. But Moonbrook, you open up the chest. Inside,
fabulous.
you can see the dull gray color of iron ingots.
Okay.
Fantastic. And she immediately shuts it back.
Is that, did they tell us? Is this all of it? Is this all of it?
Yeah, I'm
No.
assuming.
So there's 4 here. They didn't tell us an amount. We just need to bring them back, and then they can
Okay.
sort through it
I think
themselves.
maybe anything's better than nothing. Okay, that's fair.
The question is, how the hell do we get it back?
So, no, there's a cart across the way, but we can maybe see if there's like a different way to just besides the ice bridge. Plus, I'm assuming that these giant mounds there might be other things underneath them if you've found these. So we should probably like thoroughly look over this place, keep our eyes open, and then go find the carts.
I would like to mind you.
Sounds like a good plan.
Are you gonna bring the carts over?
No,
Not
we're
that
gonna
way.
have to.
We're gonna look for a different way, Teriel.
Do we still have the what was it? Your grappling hook? Do we still have that?
Yeah, still have that.
It's not gonna
Okay.
work.
And does anyone else have any rope?
I still have the 20 feet.
I mean,
I've got some more.
a good amount, 50 feet of rope. Does anyone have 50 feet of rope?
Yeah,
still?
no, I bought some the other day.
Okay. As long as the person with the grappling hook's on the other side, they can throw it, and we'll do one rope on one side of it, grappling hook on the other, and then we'll just hold it steady as we pull it across. We can do this with each one of them.
Pull what across?
That will no.
I tried to lift one of these, and
The
they're not
chests.
moving anywhere.
Oh, really? And then I go to... I'm not even... I just go to push one.
It's heavy. You can move it, but it's like really heavy. It's probably like over 200 pounds.
Okay, so Nissa will be on the other side. You know?
Wait,
Like just two of us over there to pull.
I like Moonbrook's idea of finding another way out of here because I almost fell to my death off of that ice bridge.
I don't know how to go back to that ice bridge, especially with this. Are you kidding me?
Alright,
That's
well,
good old
yes.
black.
You gotta go get
Okay.
Thrak though, but whatever.
Of course
Do
we
we
go
want to
get.
look, or do we
go
want to keep
get Thrak.
digging? Look or
We
dig?
can
What are
come
doing?
from the other side to go get Thrak. Let's just see what we can find if there is even another way out before we...
Okay.
Yeah, no, and there's the polar bears over there, so we should probably look for a good way out this side. But there's carts over there, so just was led. So
If we could
keep
get
that in
them,
mind.
if we could
Just
get
look
them
around.
across the bridge, we could then utilize the carts, and we could also utilize the bears. Right, Win? Maybe you convince them to help us, and they
Can't
pull
do
the
it.
carts.
I can't do it
What do
today.
you mean you can't do it?
I might be able to do it. Like I have to commune. I gotta sit. I can't do that today.
Okay,
I
we
can't talk
rest.
to him.
All right, and then we talk to him.
I can try.
Look,
We could try
let's
it.
look
It's
around.
an idea.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea. It's a great idea. Let's look around. Let's look for a way out on this side. Let's look for other things here, and then if we take a rest, we might even take a long one. Who knows?
Oh,
We could
thank
set up
you. I would like
You
that.
know, so
Also, I have another idea where it involves us resting and having one person or a couple or maybe even somehow figuring a way, maybe, I don't know, I'm sorry, Ray, to bring you into this again, but maybe what if we were to have you message a bird or something and then they go and tell someone to come meet us here and then we just wait here and they figure it out.
I mean, it is something I can do, but I mean, I'm not. And I look up to see if there's any birds around.
Go ahead and make a
check the
perception
weather, by
check.
the way.
Okay.
Or anything really, it doesn't. It could also be those bears.
There is a bird around, actually. It's up on one of the ridges, and it's sort of peering down. It looks like a hawk, Ray.
Oh God. Well, I do see a bird, which is great. The problem is again, I can't do this today. I'm exhausted. I just
I'm
saved
very
Nissa.
Yeah, no,
Thank you for that, by the way.
Yeah, thank you for saving.
Who's
You know,
belly?
Oh, thanks. No, you don't have to thank me for that. But I can't. We can give it a shot. Yeah, I can probably. I can ask one of them to go do that for us. It's just
We could utilize the tents. We could maybe zhuzh the place up a bit and get a fire going for you weirdos, and then we could all sleep.
weirdos. You're calling us weird.
Right, people who like the
He
fire.
shoves them again.
Careful. I'm very weak.
Well, let's just look around a little bit first to see if there's another way around, and if not, then yeah, I guess we can start looking at making camp. I don't know. And then
Debbie
I'm gonna
continues to
start walking.
dig in the snow, and she starts kind of like whispering to herself.
Chubby wishes she has her hand. Oh, Frog, Chubby wishes she still had her hand. This would be so much quicker.
And slowly, a magical hand appears in front of her and helps her dig as Mage Hand appears.
You start to see this hand. Cheppy, the hand is looking a little bit different than what you had initially perceived the magical hand to be. It's a little bit more golden.
Cheppy's not golden. Why is that hand like that? Frog? Is that Frog's hand?
She's going to like reach up and take Frog down.
Frog is that Frog's hand? Okay.
She's gonna lay him back on her head.
Never really did like talking when it was cold.
Chippy's just gonna like keep an eye on the hand as she like continues to dig. Does it look strange? Does the kind of hand look familiar to her?
No. It doesn't look familiar.
Frog?
Chippy just kind of feels warm inside. Starts smiling and continues to dig.
You continue to dig. After 10 minutes or so, you start to uncover what you perceive to be part of the tent. You could see maybe the top of the tent underneath. You could see some ropes that are bound to the ground.
Cheppy like looks at the hand and she like thinks of herself as if she's moving her hand over to like grab farther away at the ropes. She's kind of like playing with it to see how she can control this.
It doesn't look like it does anything sort of strange. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. You start to concentrate more heavily on the hand. For a second, it starts to look like flower blossoms are starting to grow from the hand. And as they blossom, leaves and petals fall away. And as they land upon the ground, you think you can see some more blossoms start to grow and sort of die and fade away.
She kind of like kneels down and like rushes, like crawls over to them and like tries to grasp at the like flowers that are kind of leaving.
They fade away.
She's kind of like looks at the snow in her hand and just...
What is going on, Frog? Chubby is so confused.
She just keeps digging and just watching the hand, kind of, yeah, in awe.
Very well. What are the rest of you doing?
Well, Teriel's been... Wait, where? Okay. Teriel's just been kind of sitting there thinking and contemplating. He's kind of thinking over the group, and he's kind of just wondering, like, will we make it through something that's really a trial, that we haven't really been in a trial situation? And he's just kind of thinking about the fact that when we cross bridges, we have the worst time, and like before any battles or before any like encampment stuff, it's just always a disarray, and he's just not used to it. He's used to like prime action.
All right. What about the rest?
Moonbrook is gonna go and look around to see if she can find a different way out on this side.
Looking around, it appears that this place was chosen probably because it blocks a lot of the wind that would be coming in from the east. So there's not really an easy way to go up. You do see that there's a sort of like really small path that's kind of seems like it goes up a little bit, but it doesn't really have a lot of space. It would be extremely difficult to make it through that way towards the south.
Okay. She also is gonna try to tell everybody something she's been thinking about. So, you know, the bears. Tomorrow, or if we decide to take a rest here, we can't leave. I mean, we could leave those bears to die, but
No,
we could
we can't.
also,
No.
you know, take these bodies over there, and maybe you can convince them to help us pull these things across by using the bodies as food. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can give it a shot. Sure. I mean, they're right there. Might need to warm them up a little bit first, but yeah.
That might be worth a try.
Just thinking, you know, maybe a little bribery, a little. I mean, these goblin
Okay.
poor souls,
so
they're just going to go to waste.
I need to, and let me just make sure that I get this straight. Okay, so I'm gonna need to talk to polar bears and hopefully find an animal to send a message just in case. Like, because are we just gonna sort of sit here and maybe wait with these for someone to get back if I find an animal? And if that doesn't work, then we'll try and pull them across and convince the polar bears. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, that sounds great. Plus, you need to check the weather.
Oh, all right. I cast Druidcraft.
Okay. Weather looks like it's not going to be very bad. It's not going to be great. It's Icewind Dale. Still going to be cold, but no blizzards or anything.
Yeah. I think for a little while we're going to be okay. I can keep checking, you know, but so it really depends on if you guys want to try and do something now or not.
No, we'll wait.
I mean, I can't do much right now. I'm just wondering if you...
Yeah, no, neither. I think we could take a rest now. It's been a
Rest
while.
would be good.
Rest would be good.
Okay.
Let's search, and then the rest of this, set up a camp and spruce it up a little bit, as Leorg says.
Got some... Yeah.
I also could. No, it's probably not. I also could reverberate the arcane dew off of the weave, and I could use that to create water and vapor. I mean, I'm not sure if we wanted to reinforce that bridge some way. We could do that.
Leorg, can you contact the dwarves the way you did the kobolds?
Also.
Well, you used your mind or whatever.
With the crystal.
Yeah, I mean, just to let them know. I mean, it's been a while.
I could try it.
I like that idea with the bridge too. That's pretty good. That's pretty smart.
I mean, with that plus maybe those roots again, we could reinforce it. And if we wanted to, and if it's icy, we could slide them way easier.
Okay.
But it's also if they fall. But if they fall, my issue with them falling, and let's say we were to do the two things with we have someone on each side with a rope and we slide it across. Let's say it falls off midway, then you have 200, 300 pounds of weight falling, and then you have both those people slip and fall inside. It's
a terrible idea.
Right,
Okay.
It's not super smart, but it is. We're getting close to some sort of solution. But you wanted me to try and contact the dwarf?
Yeah, I mean, if you oh boy, what are the names?
What Teriel, you do not think this is a good idea?
No.
Why is that?
Dwarves are very resistant to magic, number one, and number two, entering a dwarf's mind, it's not really a good thing. They don't really like magic either, unless it's clerical and by their own kin, but you can try what you want.
Well, one Storm. I remember Storm. That was one of the names.
Storm?
like a storm.
Okay, I've written it
in-
down.
I have a name. Just give me a minute.
Cheppy's walked back over towards the group next to her fire. Is the hand still floating next to her?
No.
Yes.
All right.
You still have it
so-
cast.
I do, yes. I just wanted to. So, all right,
Cheppy,
there is a
Cheppy,
golden
Cheppy.
hand.
Cheppy, is the
Yes?
ghost of your hand next to you?
I think this is Frog's hand. Cheppy's never seen this hand before. It's not Cheppy's, and she
Takes the bag with the hand off of her hip.
Cheppy still has her hand right here. So Cheppy has no idea. This is Frog's hand.
Well, I
A
mean,
minute.
there's ghosts. You guys saw ghosts.
like I
Can't body
tell.
parts have ghosts? I mean,
Immediately, Moonbrook casts her own mage hand and gives it a high five. Her mage hand high fives Cheppy's mage hand.
Moonbrook, did Frog give you a hand too?
I guess so. It's a thing.
What does your mage hand
Frog
look
is the
like?
most magical.
My mage hand is all shadowy, but it looks very similar to the ghost that we saw. Me and Leoric has a very translucent type of look to it. It's dark at the top, and then it fades to that translucent, ghosty type of, sheerness to it.
So Cheppy, you had an idea while she was over digging in the snow and watching weird things with hands that she's never seen before, but Cheppy doesn't think that the goblins could carry these big old things by themselves. Look at their little bodies. Maybe those polar bears were actually the dwarves, and maybe they can just carry it for us.
Wait, you think that the dwarves?
I mean,
Well, why would they be blocked in like that? Maybe they got trapped there by the goblins.
and got magically.
Did you see
turned
that big cart? There's no way Cheppy or even those goblins could pull the cart.
Wait,
How
you
did I
believe
get them
that
over
the
here?
polar bears are dwarves? Is that
No,
what you're saying?
Cheppy thinks that the polar bears belong to the dwarves.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
That's-
Okay,
that's
yeah,
just
I'm taking that
noggin.
too. Absolutely.
Just like the
yeah.
humans use horses to carry
Yeah.
things, and
Yeah, no.
we use Thrak. Maybe
I
the
don't-
dwarves use the big polar bears to carry all the ingots.
Yeah,
You could
well,
always ask them, Ray.
I'm really tired.
Yeah, we could just
Tomorrow.
rest here for tonight. It seems like we're pretty safe. We could do a watch.
So, do you want to contact them or not?
Tomorrow. He already said.
Right,
Actually-
there is we have several plans in the miasma of our minds right now. One of them is I used the arcane crystal to try to communicate to maybe a dwarf in the area. And potentially there is, because there was the people who we stayed with that one time. They are not so far from here, if I remember correctly. But we could maybe potentially contact them with the crystal. That's one plan. The other plan is to maybe possibly talk to a bird and have them go and fly off and get contact. And then we stay here and we guard the area. The other plan was to move the chests across the bridge one by one, but that's probably not going to happen. The other plan was to potentially just sleep. And then tomorrow, we all feel better, rejuvenated. I have slept in the snow, which would be very wonderful right now. And also, Ray would then be able to talk to the bears and see a little bit more information about what they're doing here and if we can use them at all.
Okay, so let's wait till tomorrow. Let me at least talk to the polar bears first, and then we can go from there.
One thing is true, we all need to rest. At least I do.
Yeah, I'm pretty beat.
What do you want to say, Teriel?
Well, I have a name. If you want to try that,
Okay.
whenever you want to try it. But I also want to say that, coming from me, I'm not used to seeing this. We always develop like 15 plans.
We have
never
to
go with any of them, and
That's
we
right.
end up going.
Sorry.
That happens. One person comes up with an idea, the other person cuts them off, one person walks off after I get yelled at constantly about walking off. So when are we going to be a group? Want to know?
Right
'Cause
now.
I came in on this,
No, you're
not
right.
wanting to do this, and then when I decided to do this, care for people, we act like we don't give a crap. Nissa feels like only Moonbrook exists in this world. Leoric, I don't know what the hell happened to you. You're dead, but you're not, and you want to sleep in cold all day. We have golden hands floating around people. Magically, no one knows what's going on. And Ray, I understand that you want to feel important, but goddamn, you don't have to do everything.
I don't want to feel important, but I have the ability to. I can stop doing stuff. That's fine.
No, it's not.
No,
it's
Ray,
exhausting.
you've been great.
It's so exhausting.
You're not getting it, and I'm not deeming what he's doing is wrong. It's just that you need to work as a team if you want to be
We've
one.
been working as a team.
No, you walked off when we were trying to formulate a plan. I keep.
Oh my
getting cut
god,
off.
I
I'm
started
trying to help
walking
them.
so that we would start moving and talking at the same time instead of standing in one place and freezing our
Sure.
collective
did-
butts off.
Be defensive. And that's
No,
another
I say that
problem.
I know, I'm pretty sure that this is rich coming from you. However,
Yeah.
we are working as a team.
I
Currently.
think we're doing better.
Sure.
Hey,
We
wait
are
up. Look
doing
at
better.
the fight. Look at the fight that we just
Exactly.
had. That was
I
amazing.
wasn't calling it a fight. I was just trying to state an opinion.
No,
which I
I'm
am not
talking
allowed
about
to
the
do.
birds. The birds we killed. That was
It's
teamwork.
good.
We're getting there. We're doing good, okay? Let's not make this into a fight about the fights that we have, because that's just going to waste time.
So no one's
Terry,
allowed to.
I understand that you really want to be in charge right now, but like,
What?
no,
I'm fine. Just do whatever you want to do. I didn't ask to be in charge.
Then what do you want? Exactly.
I know. I figured it out. I don't want to interrupt everyone right now, but I'm going to. Teriel is mentioning the fact, and I'm going to speak, and I will cast silence if I get interrupted. All right? Teriel is talking about the fight. We were working together. We will remember, and I will talk to Ray. Remember when we were all working together, and everything was happening, and everything was going by. The birds were flying around, and we were all, without saying a word to one another, we were all communicating, but it was through our reactions and our body language, and we were just feeding off of one each other's energy. Now we are out of the combat. There is no danger, but we still cannot communicate. So it's out of this combat or out of this danger, we need to all work together and synergize without interrupting or jumping over one another. And I'm sorry that I did to make this point, but it was hard for me to keep it bottled up. So I think I understand what's going on. It's no one person wants to be a leader or the other person wants to be a leader. It's just we all need to work together and listen to everyone before we all get very excited and cut people off like I do a lot. And I'm also a part of that.
I agree.
Why couldn't he have... I'm sorry, Moonbrook. But why couldn't Teriel have said that instead of attacking all of us?
Well,
That
because
would've
he's not
been
as
nice.
smart as me, obviously.
No,
Fair
it
point.
wasn't even an
That is
attack. It
also
was an
very
opinion
true.
that people
Well,
are
your
allowed to
opinions
have.
No,
I
I
do an
get it.
opinion.
You don't know how to give an opinion without giving insult.
And now
Did
we're
I
attacking each
speak
other.
a non-truth? Do you not jump to Moonbrook's aid no matter what?
I
you think
do.
about
I also
anybody
jumped
else?
to your aid and Cheppy's aid and Ray Twin's aid and Leoric's aid.
My point is this. If Moonbrook goes off, you feel like you have to go chase after her all the time when you can't even see in the dark.
I didn't
disarray
this last
of it
time.
is-
When I've done that like once.
You're being defensive again. Why don't you just wait and listen?
I'm speaking facts. So
Okay. Well, if those facts get you killed, then don't look at me. I'm just trying to state.
You're not even
obvious
making
and
any
fix some
sense.
things.
She wouldn't be able to. She'd be dead.
It is a point.
So, I
Do
think
what you want, then.
I think we understand that we need to work on this, which is good. I don't think I'm not used to this. I'm used to making decisions and moving forward because I'm alone. So this is new. And I think it's hard when one of us has an idea and another one has an idea and we feel like we're right. I think it's going to take time to deal with. Yes, I do a lot of stuff. I do it because I want to make sure that you guys are safe. I want to make sure that we're all safe. I'm trying to make sure that I don't need to do it. Sometimes I don't want to do some of this stuff. I don't even want to talk to the polar bears because I don't like talking to animals. I just feel like they should, like it's just sort of infringing on who they are, and I'm not one of them. But I'm willing to do it to help you guys out. So none of us is really a leader here, or at least within this group, we're not. None of us is a cleared person that we could put forward and say this is the person that should make all the decisions. Is that fair? Can we all agree with that?
And is that
Terry
something we
looks like
want?
he's- I mean, yeah.
Okay.
We all want a no leader.
He's a leader. Were a leader. You're not now. I understand. I see the frustration on your face. If you want to be a leader, fine.
I never once came out of my mouth and asked for that.
No.
All I'm asking for people
I'm not
is to
blaming
stop
you.
trying to tell me what I'm trying to say. All of you.
I'm not. I'm saying I'm not
Every time I
blaming
turn
you.
Exactly
around,
are you
just
trying to
listen. I just
say?
want you to listen for once. Every time I speak, you open your mouth and you say something. You say something. You say something. You try to convey what I'm saying.
Okay, so go ahead.
I don't want people to die, fall off cliffs anymore. It shouldn't be a chore to walk across a bridge. It shouldn't be a chore to go and scout out for an encampment. We shouldn't have to come up with 1,000 ideas and talk over each other and then have nothing and end up with Leoric dead again, Ray dead by some weird person that we don't even know, Nissa going off to save Moonbrook without thinking about Cheppy and all kind of stuff like that. We just need to come together, speak one at a time, give out the opinions of one another, and then go slow with it.
If I could ask you, what do you think would be our best way forward?
I just said it.
No, I mean actually in this situation. I'm asking for your actual opinion about what we should do, and I'm no sarcasm. I'm really asking.
This?
Yeah, should we get these across? Do you think we should? You said don't contact the dwarves because they get upset, right?
I didn't say don't. I said think about it because.
Yeah, well, if it's dangerous or it could piss them off, I don't want to do it. I want to get paid.
It's not about pissing them off. It's about resisting it. I think toting these chests across the ravine is not a good idea, seeing how much they weigh. We can't even barely walk across, let alone tote something across. Even if it's through a grappling hook, I don't even know the strength of that rope there.
Yeah. So what I'm asking you is what is your idea? What do you think we should do? Should I do the bird thing tomorrow morning?
I think we should rest first, as said.
Perfect.
Because
I
obviously
agree
everyone
with
is.
that.
And then once we rested and in the right frame of mind, we come together with a plan. Not now.
You literally just said we need to stop making so many damn plans.
The only problem with that. The only
He just
problem
not
with
ask
that.
me what he wanted to do.
Yeah. No. Here's the thing. I have to prepare myself to be able to do things. I can't just do it on the fly. I wish I could. So I need an idea of what we might need to do tomorrow so I can prepare that. I have to take time to do that. I have
Ray,
to
you need to
commune.
talk to the polar bears.
Just to interject, you can do that in the morning. You don't have to do that now.
So I can do that when I wake up?
It only takes you a little while to prepare.
Yeah, it's like 6 to 8 minutes per spell, right?
I think it's less than that.
Sure.
Is it really? Oh, fuck. That's awesome. I'll have to look that up. So, I'll take back everything I said. Let's get some rest. And then tomorrow, let's talk about it. And then I'll commune with nature. And then we'll go from there if I need to. Well,
All right.
for these needs.
And as we're all just getting ready to wind down here and while we're being a bit, relaxing a bit, I just want to put forward that I am the strongest, fastest, and smartest here, so I could be the one who could lead if we needed it.
Actually, I think
Absolutely.
that's technically correct because he can change into whatever he wants, so.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. You're
That went
wonderful.
way better than I thought it would.
Well, I mean, it's sort of honest, isn't it? Well, that's not true because Nissa threw you through a table when you arm wrestled.
I am the lightest. Oh, okay, yeah, that part. Well, I wasn't me then, huh?
No, but you. Okay, that's fine.
All right.
That's fine.
Terrell's
I'm
just
gonna
eyes
start
the
setting
orc
up-
and smirks because he knows exactly what's going on, and he doesn't say anything.
Okay, I'm gonna start setting up my tent. If anyone needs help, let me know. But I'm gonna start doing that.
Chebby can take first watch. She feels pretty good.
Yeah, I'll watch with you, Chappie, and you get one side, I get the other. Yeah.
Sounds great. Chebby will watch the bridge if someone... Yeah, you guys want to sleep, and Chebby will come wake you up when it's time to switch.
All right. I
Who
could
wants
sleep.
to go next?
I could
will
sleep
take
and wake up
second
with
watch.
Ray, so we could commune and think about what we are going to do for the day.
That's actually a good idea. Yeah.
Nissa, Chebby will wake you up in a couple hours.
Thank you, Chappie.
All right.
So,
Chebby's gonna sit next to her bonfire, but like back on, and she's just gonna watch the bridge.
okay. Moonbrook, are you You going to
Moonbrook
sleep?
walks around. No, she's walking around the edge of the camp.
Also, I'd like to.
Like what?
I'd like to point out your invisibility has worn off.
Yeah. She's gonna walk around the edge and just like make sure that nothing's coming up. Like, not that she thinks anything's gonna come up the side, but she'll just take long laps, like just constantly looking just in case. Back over the bridge, you know, all that fun stuff. So
Okay.
she'll just circle the camp all night for her watch.
So, you and Cheppy are on a watch, it seems like. Both of you can make perception checks. Cheppy, yours will be with disadvantage.
It's already bad.
Okay. Even worse.
I think Moonbrook is so, like, she seems kind of irritated, so she didn't do as good as she usually does. As she's walking around, she's just thinking.
Cheppy's like looking in the wrong direction.
A few times, like, Moonbrook will come over to her, like, gently turn her around to the and keep walking.
Love it.
You don't seem to notice anything. Nothing's really going on through your watch. At least that you can tell.
Chippy's gonna take out some rations and eat them.
Once the rations come out, Moonbrook moves over to Cheppy and enjoys some rations with her. We don't get very much time alone, Cheppy, and I still feel very guilty about the whole hand thing. I mean, your new hand, that was cool. I have to give you that, you know. But, you know, I didn't mean to, you know. I was just trying to save you. I really want you to know that.
Cheppy knows that, Moonbrook, now, but... And Cheppy appreciates it a lot. But maybe next time, talk to Cheppy. She's very open to things. If Cheppy had known that it was going to kill her, Cheppy probably would have said the same thing. I know Cheppy's Fae, but she still understands things in the world that can hurt her. She isn't a Fae. You don't know how many things can kill you in there, even when you're from there. It's crazy. But Cheppy would do it again. But
yeah, I would
she
never
would've told you
like
to do it
insult
again.
you. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you by thinking that you couldn't handle it. It's just that, you know, sometimes, like tonight, the tension in the group is, you know, you can cut it with a knife. It's so thick, you know. So it's. I knew that it wouldn't be a good opinion. Everybody would have an opinion on it, and I just felt it was easier to just get it over with, you know.
But that's the thing that nobody in the party understands. Cheppy stayed silent because there was no reason to say anything because they were all so angry, but... Moonbrook, we just need to trust each other. Cheppy trusts you, so you just need to talk to Cheppy, and she'll understand. Cheppy knows that you understand this land better than Cheppy, so Cheppy has to trust you and believe in what you're deciding. That's the best for Cheppy, and Cheppy knows you're the best at sneaking, which is why she used invisibility on you. She's seen Cheppy has seen her own people do invisibility to play tricks. She understands what works. We all just want the same thing, but we just don't trust the other people to do it for us, and that's our downfall. Cheppy trusts you, Moonbrook.
No, I trust you completely, Cheppy. You know, it's weird to even say that, honestly, because, you know, here in the Dale, we trust each other to a point. You see, like, I know that for the most part people will be understanding and whatnot. But it's a matter of life and death, you see? Like, everything here is a matter of life and death. So at what point do you stop trusting when it comes to that, you know? So we'll start trusting, and we're all here trying to protect our own necks. So that's the thing with, you know, I understand, like, Ray is different. He's very, trusting and kind, and surprisingly so for a dead man. Nissa, she's very protective, you know. That's her role. That's always been her role, and it's hard for her to deal with so many different personalities, and then me, I know that I can be a pain in the ass, but I do trust. I'm trying so hard to trust, even though I don't want to. I don't. When you trust others, you die, and I don't want to die. I've seen death. I've seen death a lot, and I've seen what happens when you trust others with your life, so that's why we have a hard time with it.
Cheppy lifts her hand and moves it over and lays it over Moonbrook's, and she looks her straight in the eyes.
Cheppy trusts you and she's never died yet. Cheppy understands Cheppy's trying to bring warmth to these lands, and I hope to trust you guys can help Cheppy do it.
Try, if we can all make it together. The only thing is I feel like it's hard for you all to adapt as well. We're all very headstrong, and I know that I'm headstrong, right? So, but maybe everybody can be a little right. Maybe we're all right. Like that's another possibility that we haven't thought of. So I feel like we're doing so much better than what we were, but we still have so far to go. I don't know if we'll ever get there.
But Moonbrook, you just have to trust we will. Cheppy does. Frog does. Frog is a frog and he's still surviving out here somehow, so if Frog can do it, so can we.
Yeah, so can we.
It's probably about time for Nissa's watch. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too. Who should join her? She can't really see. I mean, no offense, Cheppy, neither can you, but it was nice.
Cheppy's got the fire. She won't be able to keep it out, so they'll have to use torches, but I don't know. Maybe it might be best for Ray and Teriel?
No, Nissa and Teriel. Let them talk it out.
If you think that's the best, then let's do it.
Let's do it. I'll go wake up Nissa, you go get Teriel.
Sounds good.
Cheppy is going to run in, barking like a dog, and body slam Teriel.
Moonbrook is gonna nicely wake up Nissa and then start her trance. It's your turn, darling.
Wake up! Wakey, wakey!
What is going on? What is wrong with you?
No, it's your watch.
You didn't agree to a watch?
But everybody's got to do a watch. That's what friends do.
But we do watches one at a time? We have to do it to...
I think it's best for everybody to do it, just in case.
How can I find who's I'm watching with?
I have no idea. Cheppy has no idea. Deception?
Daryl just looks at Chevy because she's obviously really bad at lying.
Or am I?
Make a deception check.
Yeah.
You're still very tired, Teriel. You were like pulled out of your trance.
Better not.
Can Cheppy have your pants?
No.
Alright, fine.
Is his bag in here? Cheppy's just gonna take anything of Teriel's and she's just gonna kind of like cuddle it close and
I guess that would be his first then, since he didn't have a chance to put them on. I need that. So he just pulls on the furs that include the hood, because he bought 2. Just enjoy it then. He walks out.
I walk out also, and I see Teriel. Oh. I pull out a torch. I guess Cheppy sent you out here to help.
Yeah, if you need more sleep, I'm more than fine to do a watch alone.
I'm fine.
Okay. Great. I guess you can look over there and I'll look over here to make sure nothing comes together then.
Fine?
Fine.
I just start facing in the other direction away from him.
Maybe the scholars were right. Don't know why I keep trying.
Did you say something?
Oh, no, nothing. Sorry.
Because if you have something to say, you should say it.
Oh, no, I definitely don't want to, what's the word? Offend anyone, so no. I'm good.
It's far too late for that.
Oh, then definitely won't speak again.
You might as well speak up.
Oh, no, that's good. Don't want to cause another avalanche.
All right, then. You can't complain that people aren't listening to you if you don't speak when asked.
You're right. A continued practice makes me a dull boy. I should have listened for the first place and not said anything to begin with.
Or you should speak plainly and tell me what the actual issue is.
I speak plainly. Is my language too far off a barrier?
You speak untruths and don't explain why you're unhappy.
I speak untruths. Are you saying that I lie?
You focus on something that happened at the start of our journey together. Instead of all of the things that have come since. You nitpick at all of us. You always find fault with every single one of us.
Right.
Why is that?
I don't think I do that.
You just did
I
it.
just state the obvious. The obvious is, I also said that we worked very well together for the first time as a team during that fight. And on top of that, I also pointed out our problems, which any group should be able to take and rectify it. Do I use the right words sometime? I use the words that I am taught. Maybe it's not the right thing. But at the same time, I don't feel respected at all. I feel like everyone thinks that I attack them when I mean well. I wouldn't have ran to Moonbrook's aid to fight something that we shouldn't have been dealing with in the first place, when we shouldn't have split up. I didn't say that we should all jump down and threw it in everyone's face, that we could have died all together in that damn cave. When we had a plan to go with to begin with, everyone wanted to go their own way. Thus why things happened. No, I bottled up everything that I wanted to say. I ran to her aid, knowing that I could probably fall again, and I wanted to make sure I saved her. You know what? Even my goddess
thank you for that
out.
multiple times, by the way.
I wasn't even asking for a thank you, because it's what you do to comrades.
Exactly.
Something I never thought I'd say ever again. It's frustrating.
I don't understand.
Because I'm here in a foreign land. I don't want to be here. But I have
And why did you come?
Because I have a duty to my people. And when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. I didn't want to run into you or Moonbrook. I wanted to grab what I needed to grab and leave. But I stayed. You think if I didn't care, I would sit there and stick my neck out for Ray? You think I'd speak up? You think I'd do half the things I do for you? You
I
know
never
secrets
said you
about
didn't
me
care,
and my
Teriel.
house.
I just don't understand why you pick at us and why you're frustrated. Because everyone's trying to work together. We were just successful in a battle.
And I pointed that out. Nissa, you don't get it. I've seen a lot of death. I'm pretty sure you have as well.
So have I.
You see? You're automatically defensive. You don't give me a chance.
I'm trying to give you a chance. That's why I'm even talking to you right now.
Well,
I just don't understand what you want from us. Everyone's doing their best.
okay.
What more do you want? What more can we
I don't want you
do?
to die. I don't want to lose anymore than anyone else.
Neither do I. On that, we agree.
Then stop being so... Stop taking everything with anger. And sometimes people will speak and say things that you don't like, or any way that you want them to say. I'm not from here. I'm from a different place. I'm used to being told direct how I am being, or what are we doing, and stuff like that. This is all something everyone needs to get used to, yes. But none of you give me a chance. The only person that gives me a chance is Leoric. Because he listens. I understand.
In the
this
last
is hell.
few days, Moonbrook has given you a chance. Cheppy has been nothing but kind to you for many, many recent nights. I don't think you're paying attention.
Oh,
I will say, since you saved Moonbrook, and since you've stopped running off like a crazy solo person without a group, without friends, I've tried very hard to give you a chance, and I haven't said a single negative word to you except when you attacked us. For no reason, seemingly. So I'm sorry if you felt like I wasn't giving you a chance to speak. I wasn't listening. I will try to listen, Teriel, but you need to pay attention to everybody trying to care for you right back. Do you not see how Cheppy dotes on you? Do you not see that I care about every single one of you? That Ray does? That's all he's trying to do when he tries everything in his toolbox that we don't even know where he pulls it from. He's trying so hard to make sure no one dies. So is Moonbrook. So are you, so am I, so is everyone.
You know, I don't know if to take it as a compliment or as an insult. To ask
I'm not
me if
trying to insult
if I
you.
don't see how Jeppy feels. Do you not know I put myself on a limb for Jeppy every time I see her?
So now who's being defensive?
Well, I have to be. You're now you're telling me what I don't do, and I'm defending myself on the fact that I do.
I asked you a question.
Well, I'm
I
telling you an
literally
answer.
said, do you not see? And you now say you see. All right, great. Then why would you say that no one sees that you care for them or no one cares for you?
Because though you may see, you also, and I'm saying you as a general word, as in the group, have something to say about what I feel. You always jump to the conclusion and then sum up my feelings and then report it to the group, and then the group gets hostile, and I had enough.
When have I done that? What are you talking about?
Now who's not seeing?
Just now? You literally
Sometimes.
insulted all of us, and I had a problem with that. I'm sorry.
I think it's time to just agree that we will never work. And that the only person you will listen to, wholeheartedly, without insult, without placing thoughts on them, is Moonbrook. I understand that
I've
the
listened
bond
to
is...
everyone here, Teriel. You are the one that insists I am not listening to you. What am I not listening about? What do you want me to do? What do you want from me? Tell me, please.
Well, first, I would like to not be cut off every 5 seconds. Then I would like to be not told how I feel and what I'm not seeing, if that's what you want from me. Because as long as you keep giving that type of energy to me, I'm going to feed it right back. Now, if you would like for me to shut up and not say anything with this group and watch all of you plummet and die to your death, then so be it.
I never said I wanted that.
All right, then stop putting off the energy like it is. Because I feel like every time I speak or give an opinion, it's an
Now
attack.
who's putting feelings and emotions on someone else that aren't there? Perhaps you and I are a little bit too alike, and that's the problem.
I don't know if I'd say that.
All I want is for everyone in the group to be safe and well. That's it. That's all I care about. And I don't like wasting time. Out here in the cold, there's little enough of it.
That I agree with. So sitting there and having everyone spit out what they think should be this, that, and the other, and in which a way is fine and dandy. But as we sit in this cold and freeze our asses off and potentially end up with, unfortunately, I hate to say it like Cheppy, we have to come together and make a sound plan.
I'm all for that. I've always been.
Okay. I'll leave it at that. No one's trying to be a leader here. I would never want to lead a group like this. I just don't want to see more comrades fall. And if you do fall, at least fall with meaning. But arguing over how we should push across a ice bridge, or if we should jump together or not, and next thing you know, someone falls and they crumble and they get hurt, we'll be sitting there blaming each other to the morning's end instead of trying to figure out a solution. We've seen too many of this. I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means, but I do have a militia background. I strategize a lot, I think a lot. And if that's not the direction you want, fine. But I would like to be heard, if possible, or be told not to speak at all. I can follow directions pretty easily. But I will not stand and watch another person fall without meaning. My teachings told me to stay away from the likes of you. That it makes me weak of the mind. It makes me not be focused on my studies and what I should be doing for my people. Yes, I said my people because that's how it is, just like you, for your people. Being a paladin is not... You make an oath, you follow it. And I dare say, with all my beings, and Andrea, strike me down, if my oath ended up having to be to go through you, then beside you, then I would break that oath. I don't know what kind of meanings that would mean to you of any sort, but a paladin breaking his oath is one of the worst things you can do.
All I can say to that is I will try to trust you, Teriel. It's not easy for me to do that. Especially when you're new to this land. You're new to the loss that can happen here. But I will try to trust you. That's all I can do.
I may be new to this land, Nissa, but I am very well rehearsed into the idea of loss. Deeply so. And I don't ask for your trust. I ask for no one's trust. As long as my goddess trusts me, that's all that matters. When I went to strip down my armor to save Moonbrook, I didn't see Moonbrook. I only saw Sonona Dale. When my goddess yelled at me to fulfill an oath, I acted. There was no thinking. There was no want of trust. There was no anger. There was nothing. There was only the fire of vengeance. The destruction of what was in between me and her. Me bringing her back to safety. Now you take it for what you want. You can hold on to your trust. You can give it to me or you don't have to. I'm not
just said
asking
I
for
would.
it, and I will never do such a thing. Because in this world, trust means nothing if you can't stand next to a comrade and pick them up when they fall.
That is
Do what
what
you
my
will.
trusting you means.
Everyone has their definitions, Nissa. You hold on to whatever you feel is right, and I'll keep doing what I think is right. I will not see anyone from this group fall without meaning.
Tariel, we want the same thing. Do you not see that?
Why can't you just accept it? Nissa,
Except what? What do you want from me right now? I am trying to
I
accept
don't want
you.
anything from
I'm
you.
trying to trust you. I'm trying to get on the same step with you.
You know, I feel
We
like,
want the same thing.
Then if that's so, then why do you keep...
Why are you continuing to not accept my trust in you?
I'm so confused. Did you not just say that you did not trust me? Are you trying to trust me, but you don't trust me?
I literally said I'm trying my best to trust you. That means I'm giving you my trust.
I am holding up my hand and telling you that I am not trying to argue with you anymore. That is all. Whether you trust me or you don't, I'm just saying that I won't see anybody fall in this group. Why are you so defensive?
I'm not defensive. I'm saying I agree. I want the same thing.
Then that's fine. We can want the same thing. Simple as that.
You call me antagonistic or defensive, but you yourself will not accept that I am agreeing with you.
I just said, okay, fine, Nissa. I'm not accepting it. Woe is me. Now I accept it. Are we good?
I do not know what to say to you, Tariel. I think you are loyal and trying to help the group. I'm trying to do the same. I don't know how we move forward without being angry with each other if you're not okay with that.
I think we're at the point now. It's no matter what I say, you're going to believe what you want to believe.
I don't believe anything. I'm asking you.
All right, I'll say it a third time. No matter what you choose, to have faith in me or not, to trust in me or not, I am fine. I will do what I can for the group. I just don't... I don't know what else to say. By how to put it even... How to put it blatantly. I'm agreeing with you.
So am I, with you.
Right then.
You... Maybe I'm misreading your face or something. I don't understand. I don't understand. Because if we agree, then why do you shake your head?
Because I'm tired of arguing.
Fine. I'm gonna go look over there in case anyone's coming. I don't know how we're arguing about the fact that we agree, but I'm done. And I walk away.
As Nissa stands up to walk away, you've only just now noticed, Teriel, aside from the heated conversation, the winds have gotten stronger. Snow has begun to fall. And it has been increasing.
I can't wait to get out of this cursed place.
Blizzard seems to be descending upon you. And that is where we will end the session today.
Hello.
It's your girl Wish.
Oh my gosh, what a scene, huh?
That was great. That was awesome.
Good session, everybody. Good session. Well
Yo,
done.
we can't leave those polar bears. Those things are so sad. I'm gonna cry. Those
you
little
don't-
I know we have to free them. I was thinking about that on the break.
Ray will not let that happen.
Chebby can't
fucking
either.
way.
She's a
No
fake
fucking
creature.
way.
She's like grown up around animals and shit like that. Just starving out there. She's like, no, poor baby.
I'm glad I thought about it, but I was like, damn, we gotta let those creatures go, but we gotta do this smart, like, damn.
Yeah, let's let them out
there's all
now.
these-
Oh wait, now they're patrolling the bridge.
Well
There's
done,
all these
everybody.
bodies to feed them to, or to feed to them.
Exactly. And like, yeah, like Cheppy said, there's no way. Hey, if the goblins got those things across, maybe we can too. But there's no way they move them long distances. So maybe, I don't know, it just makes sense. Like, makes sense that maybe they got the, what's it called? The polar bears.
Well done, everybody. Great session. And I feel like we've all been waiting for the conversation that happened to happen for quite a while now. And it was good. It was good. I also like the fact that nothing got resolved from it, which is, is great.
You know, I'm gonna disagree a little bit. I think the way siblings argue with each other and that sort of angry agreeing, where you like half see what someone is saying, but you're like, "Fuck you." You're right, but fuck you. And I feel like a little bit between these two, these very strong personalities are sort of like, I want to do this thing to help. Well, I want to do this thing to help. Well, I want to do this thing to help. Yeah, and it's literally back and forth. But I think it's good because it's at least something for both of them to sort of go away and be like, well, at least he wants to do something to help, you know. Or at least she wants to do something to help, you know. So this sort of like it's good foundation for your characters to be like, you know,
That's a really good way to say it, Unholy Ghostbuster. You're right. No, you're right.
No, you're right.
It's like that conversation in that movie. It's like, dude. And then at the end, they were like,
Exactly
dude.
how it's going.
Good session, everybody. Let's go around the room. Let's do our shout-outs. If you haven't done so, please make sure you're following all of these wonderful people. You can head on over to tablestory.tv/RIME to go follow them in all the places. I guess the bot is not working right now. But you can head on over to tablestory.tv/RIME to go follow them in all the places. And you'll notice underneath the channel there, we have a link for Black Lives Matter, because they do. Go check out all the info that's there. There's ways that you can text, you can donate, you can educate yourself to just become a better person, because everybody deserves to be treated equally and fairly. So go check that out. And we also have links for our Patreon as well. If you want to help support Table Story in a monetary way, you can do that. Otherwise, just make sure you're following us here. On Twitch, and we're also Table Story on YouTube as well, and we're at A Table Story on Twitter. Let's go around the room. Let's give everybody a shout out. Aaron, why don't you start us off today?
Oh, well, hello, everybody. My name is Aaron Black. I am a writer, author, person that wrote a book. And if you want to know more about that, you can follow me over on Twitter at Aaron B. Writes. But other than that, I'm very, very interested to see the next morning, specifically how we deal with this shit, and not even the emotional side of things, but these fucking huge ass chests full of iron of all things, and how we're gonna figure that shit out. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Thank you, buddy. Tech, why don't you go next?
Hey, I'm Tech, that everyone doesn't understand his elf. You need to watch the episodes from the beginning. If you start anywhere now, you're gonna just be like, Teriel's an ass, or Nissa's an ass, or anything else. You just gotta watch it from the beginning. I play Teriel, a sun elf who's been, I don't want to say silver spoon fed. He had a really effed up childhood. You know, he's very difficult. He's a very difficult, layered elven child at the end of the day. I mean, he's a kid, you know, by elven standards. He's only 60 years old. So, you know, he goes through life. He's 60 years old and had to deal with stuff of like 170, maybe plus elf would have to do. He comes from a very stone house. And you'll find that out if you watch the episodes. First of all, I want to say thank you to those
a lot of weed there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
stoned house.
Stoned as hell. Definitely want to thank everybody for YouTube video comments are really great. They make our day. I love reading them. I always go back, even when I'm not having a good day, I go back and read the comments that are posted, and wow, thank you. I am a voice actor and content creator / host here on Twitch. I love D&D. I'm very much into the lore, and I love being able to bring some kind of acting skills here. Though limited they are, very happy to be a part of the group. Wax Steven, thanks so much for DMing, dude. Your DMing is incredible. And it set the bar high for a lot of DMs, especially ones that I play under. And the group here is amazing. And no, I do not hate Tess, of course. Tess has my heart. She knows it. We knew each other for a very long time. So we always have to say that at the end, because people come in here thinking that the characters bleed into real life. They do not. No. Yeah, if you want to come see any stuff that I'm doing, I'm playing a lot of Monster Hunter Rise. Is going to be a lot. And Outriders is pretty much what my stream is going to be at, and some League of Legends late night, because I'm trying to get good at the game, and I can already see me getting better. Come to twitch.tv/technique with no U and no E at the end, just a Q. And on Twitter, definitely follow my Twitter if you want to know big things that are happening, and that's twitter.com/technique, no U, no E, just a Q and a TV at the end. And thank you for having me, and thanks for being a great audience.
Thank you, buddy. Tess, why don't you go next?
I'm Tess, or Tessica. I am like unbelievably lucky to be among this absolutely incredible group. Everyone here is amazing. Whack is amazing. I mean, literally every single one of them. Like, please go follow them. Leoric with his incredible Myth, who plays Leoric with his incredible RP, cinematic RP that he does on his channel, and his incredible visual cool stuff. Please go buy Firewall Down that Aaron wrote, because it's unbelievably good. I literally read it in one night and couldn't stop, and I'm really psyched for the next one. Please go follow the amazing PMS Proxy, because she does really cool crafting on her channel, and the incredible Wish, who does all kinds of fun games. And please go follow Tech, because I love him. There is no way in hell that I, as a basically baby role player, because this is only my like second and a half show ever that I've ever done in my life, would be able to get so in character and like be so emotional if I didn't trust him so much. Like, I've known him literally for like 8 years almost, something crazy. So since we started, so like there's no way that I'd be able to do this without trusting Tech and like loving Tech. So go follow him, because he's actually really amazing. So please, and thank you.
Thank you, Tess. Myth, why don't you go next?
I love it when Tess goes before me, because that means I don't have to shout myself out. Thank you. Because I hate doing that. Also, the caffeine's hitting me, so if I talk fast through this, that's why. So try to keep up. You can also turn the player down.
He's been talking slowly through
this entire time.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
So just turn it down a bit.
Please. Just enjoy.
Exactly. Hi, everybody. My name is Mythomatic, or Cord. I do a lot of cinematic roleplay and immersive RP experience over on my channel. Check me out. I'm trying to figure out a schedule as of late involving a whole bunch of different cinematic games, and it's been a lot of fun. So that's out of the way. We can talk about what I love, and that's roleplay. This was an amazing episode. I really enjoyed that scene at the end. Like going into it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be awkward, and then it was so good. Like just how everybody, and like Aaron said, is these two strong personalities just butting heads, trying to see each other's perspective, but the characters and the layers of getting in the way and trying to, and then just there was a push and pull between like a tug of war happening between who was giving more ground, who was accepting, and it was great. It was great to watch, and it felt so. It felt like it was a living scene. So thank you so much for that and letting us be a part of that. And thank you so much, not just doing the scene, but thank you for letting yourself be vulnerable and letting yourself tap into those emotions to then bring that character to life. So thank you both, Tess and Tech. That was really well done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of the show. Thank you for watching us and supporting us and promoting us as well. Thank you. If you are enjoying the show out on YouTube or here on Twitch, to help us let the word spread and help people know that this show exists. There's a lot of Rime the Frostmaiden shows out there, so you spreading or helping and telling people about what you think about the show really helps us, and also lets us really just feel good about what we do, because we do put a lot of work into this. Even if we're just playing in it, we're putting a lot of work. You saw today, and you see every week what we do. So thank you so much for just being a part of this community and supporting all of us. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. Proxy?
Hello, my name is Proxy. I play Cheppy here on A Table Story. Like some of these amazing people have said, if you want to check me out, I stream Monday to Thursday over on my channel PMS Proxy. I'm a leather crafter. I can show you the rainbow of goods. These are wallets that I have been making for the craft fairs and such. And yeah, I have a bunch of wallets for sale and other small goods that I make over on my channel. And I also take commissions and stuff like that. But on Friday nights, I get to relax and actually enjoy myself and play some D&D over here on the channel, which is always really fun. I love D&D. I like playing with this group. It's always amazing. All the characters are hilarious. And yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying. And for those of you who are listening to the podcast, thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure you share it with your friends. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being here, Prox. Wish?
Hello, Emmy, your girl Wish. I just want to say thank you so much for a wonderful session to everybody. Your emotion, like you know, Myth said, allowing yourself to be vulnerable in those moments is like chef's kiss. You know what I mean? It's great. It's beautiful. I'm just so happy to be a part of this campaign, especially because like we see comments all the time that are like, you know, it's a DM's dream, you know, how wonderful they are to role play with one another. You know, I know some people really like combat heavy things, and in combat it's there for us, but like we want to focus on building the world and make it feel real for you guys. And so thank you guys for being awesome and patient with us. And yeah, you can find me at twitch.tv/wish. Tomorrow I have a very special stream. I'm going to be playing It Takes Two. I'm going to be playing with my husband, which is a co-op game where you have to work together. It's cute. It looks really cute, and it's a co-op game, and it's going to be awesomely bad. When we first got married, we played Cuphead together. So, like, I can't wait for this one. So, yeah, check me out tomorrow.
You're still married?
I feel like Cuphead's a very... That is
do you know the
that's a
theme
game
of this?
you play that with an enemy, really.
Do you know the theme of the game you're about to play? Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, it's about divorce, I think. But,
okay, cool. I didn't want to say anything. But,
Okay.
I'm playing with my best friend. She's like, I'm playing with my husband. I'm like,
Yeah, we played it the day we got married, like on purpose, because I was like, let's test the boundaries of this marriage, and we didn't play very long. So I'm very excited, and so we'll be playing that tomorrow about 4 or 5. I have to work in the morning, so check me out, twitch.tv/wish if you guys want to watch that. It will be hilarious, so tune in for that for sure. And thank you once more to everybody that's hanging out here. So
thank you so much. I'm Wax Steven. I've been your DM of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you so much, Chad, for being here. We appreciate you. Much love to you. Thank you for the love and the support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for all your comments and everything. Make sure you're joining us on the Discord, which is just tablestory.tv/Discord. Sorry, the bot's down right now. But just tablestory.tv/Discord. Come join us. Come hang out. There's a looking for group channel. If you're looking to join a campaign, it's a good place to try and find a campaign. It's also a good place to talk about the shows and things. People spoiler stuff religiously there. Like, they're very, very competent about spoilering everything and marking it for episodes. Everybody's really good about it. So if you're like worried that you might get spoilered on something, it's like everybody self-monitors that stuff. Like, chat will catch each other and be like, hey, I think you should spoiler that, whatever, which is fantastic. So do that. And tomorrow, I believe we have the finale of the Cerebrum project. So make sure you join us for that. That is tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you check that out. That's going to be a lot different than the show, and you should have a handkerchief or tissues or something ready, because you'll probably
and
cry.
A teddy bear.
You're gonna laugh till you cry.
Yeah,
that's what
like
laugh till you cry.
That's it.
Yeah.
Or cry till you laugh.
Sure.
Oh.
Sure. Yeah. You might want to pre-call your therapist. Just have the last number ready.
I need you just stay there.
Just
hold on.
leave the one number at left. But have that ready. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for hanging out, and we'll see you hopefully for that. And also, this coming week, we have a premiere of a new show that Brad will be running called Mistlight. Might have a thing for that to play that I don't think I have set up, that I'll have to add fervently to the list. Okay, bye.